Oh, oh,
Welcome,
now.
welcome everybody. Today
Oh, I gotta be in character.
we celebrate my new year's reigning as the king of this stream, and my fellow Unsullied. How are you doing, Blackworm, as we shall say? And I'm
First off,
I'm Jufrey.
I serve no one but the Carisi.
Okay, I see.
Yes.
Well, everybody, welcome to our Game of Thrones live stream. It's been a long time coming, and I'm excited to get started. If you guys have any questions about the show, we're going to have like two rules pretty much. Rule number one, keep it about the show if you guys can. We're going to prioritize comments and super chats that are about the show because we don't want this to be flooded with recommendations for movies and other shows. This is dedicated for Game of Thrones. So if you have questions for the show, then feel free to submit them. We'll be getting into a tier list. Me and Isaiah have some wine from the finest houses, and we will be sipping on this throughout the stream. Philip says, is Cam Tommen? You know, I realized after I put on the outfit, I looked a lot more like Tommen, but unfortunately for you, Felicia, I am Joffrey. I am the evil, heinous Joffrey.
The forbidden one. The forbidden. Ugh.
Yes. So, before we get into it, James Pagini says, won't be able to make it to the live hangout, sadly, but I want to say that you two are great. You never fail to make me smile with your reactions. Keep up the good work, Cam&Zay. Oh, that's great, but we don't know who you're talking about. My name is Joffrey, and this is Grey Worm. That's just...
I'm sorry, what's your name? I thought I'm Blackworm. What was your name? I'm sorry.
I don't know what you're talking about. I've never heard that name before in my life.
What's your name? No, what's your name? For legal reasons, you can't be Joffrey.
I am Joffrey, and I'm going to enjoy this wine because I, Joffrey, love wine. Lydia says, slay the crown. That's what I'm doing because I'm the king. Yes.
No. No. You're not my king.
Matt says, do you guys ever feel grossed out, I'm guessing, or grossed at the gore in the show? So I've seen the show before. We did our reaction series with Zay, and I was grossed out, but to the point where, like, once I've seen the show so many times, I'm like, I kind of know something's coming. Maybe I don't know what's coming. But yeah, there are definitely some gross moments. Zay, what about you?
Yeah, no, I would say not really. In fact, at one point I wanted to get into forensics anyway, so I'm very accustomed and used to. I studied forensics stuff in college for a little bit, so I'm very used to seeing gore in a more live sense. But the report made me like, whoa.
We have people speaking hearsay in the comments. They are saying that the wine might be poisoned. No one would ever dare to poison my wine. You fools! No. I am the son of Robert.
Never.
You
just keep drinking it though. Keep drinking. Keep drinking. Cameron, let me see a cup. I mean, Joffrey, can I see a cup? Can I see your cup, Joffrey? No.
That's just the.
Do you see that behind you though? Do you see that behind you though?
Lydia says, "Not the hearsay. It is the hearsay. It is." What was that? Did you put something in my cup?
I was reaching for a high five.
We had an alliance.
It was a high five. I serve no one but Demigorgon Tana Sniff. Leave me be.
Demigorgon Tana Sniff will no longer reign here. Nudera says, Zay, are you dressed up as the midget?
That's so rude. One, his name. First off, that's a slur, I think. I don't think you're allowed to say that word. Number two, no. I'm Grey Worm. That's rude, Newt. Are you okay? You choking on your... Oh, he's choking. I mean, he's choking. Save him. Save him. Save him.
Wrong pipe. I'm okay.
Everyone calm down. He's okay. He's okay.
Raul Panzer says, keep drinking till you see what the red woman really looks like. Please don't put that image in my head.
Oh God, I forgot about that part. It was like
brutal.
That was a brutal reveal. That was a dope reveal, but a brutal one.
Yes.
Ooh.
Felicia says, "Tell us a joke, Grey Worm. Go ahead."
The Unsullied don't tell jokes. We take everything seriously.
That was the joke. They
No.
don't. They're quite the hysterical chaps.
Really?
Yes, I saw one kill a person the other day. That was quite funny.
I forgot you're a psychopath. I had my man parts taken from me at a young age. There's nothing funny to me in this world.
Fun fact, I have them.
What? Give them back.
I shall not.
They're not a trophy for your taking, squire.
They are a trophy
king.
from my treasure trove of misery.
You really are sick man. I hope or boy. You're not even a man. You're a boy. Yeah, you're still a boy.
Chad Pietra says, "Protect your nipples." Because the Unsullied know that they can get the nipples chopped off.
Leave me nips alone. I don't know. Leave my nipples alone. Don't give him any ideas. Also, he's going to end up coming over here and trying to take them from me.
I would never do such thing. I already have plenty of nipples.
A collection, per se?
Fun fact? Yes.
No. Nothing fun about that fact.
I have
lots of misery.
nipples of every size. I have nipples. I have little tiny men nipples, little big woman nipples.
This is going to get taken out of context, and we're never going to.
I'm a psychopath. What do you want me to tell you? Oh my goodness!
You said you have little man nipples.
No, I don't have little. I own them because I bought them from.
That doesn't sound any better.
Well,
doesn't.
Good thing I'm in character. Okay. Abigail says he has never used those parts. I engage with my wife Marjorie on the daily. We have a good time. She has a hard. She sometimes tells me I'm a little bit naughty.
What's your favorite parts of your engagements? Enlighten me. I can never have these engagements, so I'm just curious. Let me live vicariously through you.
I have this crossbow, and it's a really fun time.
Whoa. You had it fake. You're a fake. You're a fake.
The Waking Dead says there was a Game of Thrones craft beers, but I don't think you get it anymore.
Really?
Well, you can get ale here in Westeros at any point in time.
I keep forgetting he's in character. I keep forgetting. I jump out of character. You are maintaining it very well, Joffrey.
Joffrey, if he was a jester, you dare speak to me that way? I am no jester. I am Joffrey, king of Westeros and the Seven Kingdoms.
Run. Run. He's going to kill you.
I will get the mountain.
What you actually had, you actually did that look really good where he gets pissed and he's like, shows all his teeth. Yeah, for a second I saw it. I was like, holy shit, he's here. All
right, guys. Yeah, look, listen, if you have any questions about the show, spit them right down in the comments. We'd love to answer them and engage with you guys. We're here for you. You're here for us, and we're here for you. We want to talk with you back and forth, see what you guys' thoughts are on the show. If you have any questions from the reactions about our thoughts on the show, put them down below. Yeah, it's that's what we're here to do. Rodney Joyce says, Zay, what did you think of the last episode? Did you figure it out before the end? Jon Snow ending her?
No, I did. I enjoyed the last episode. I enjoyed also just the final season as a whole. I think we had mentioned before that, or at least I know Cam had mentioned, the final season, some people, it was kind of split in that people had certain opinions on it. Some people liked it, some people didn't like it. I know that the rest of the books weren't written, if I'm not mistaken. Is that correct, Cam?
They
went off on their own, basically.
Ended after season 4 or 5 or something like that.
Yeah, so I think it was unique. I thought they did well with it. Personally, I didn't really have any big qualms, and I would say I definitely enjoyed the last episode. I was disappointed that the final big fight was like so dark. like I could definitely see where people's sentiment was like, yo, what the hell is going on? Because I was like, this is it. Like we have all. It's like, I mean, to compare it to Marvel, it's like this is like the Avengers versus somebody, and then they just, it's like, all right, but you can't see any action. You just see slicing and like I don't know. I could see people having bad sentiments about it, but overall, I enjoyed it.
Yeah. Also, keep in mind, guys, we watch these shows like back to back to back. Every Sunday we would get together and put them on.
Yeah.
So Zay isn't kind of like your average fan who had to wait a year for this, a year for that. So I feel like the ending could be a little bit more bitter for somebody that had to wait years and had all these expectations and stuff. Personally, I think the end, for me, I know this question wasn't for me, but personally, I've mentioned this before. I think the ending could have been much better, but for me, it didn't ruin the show. I was satisfied with what I could make out of how they ended it. But yeah,
I've seen shows end worse that had time.
There is nothing funny about us visiting your universe.
This is serious.
Very serious. Moat says, I would think gray worm still has balls. Don't they need the testosterone? Fun fact, I have that too. I have their testosterone.
You told me that every man was smooth down there.
Oh yes, they are. Do not worry. Do not fret. Kind soldier.
Okay.
Even if I told him the truth,
that's my prince. That's my king. He would never lie to me. He would never lie to me.
I would never lie to you. Why would I do that?
I don't know.
Abigail says you can still get the Johnny Walker bottle. White Walker bottle changes when cold. Oh, that's cool. I knew
that. I would have ordered that. Honestly, I kind of want that bottle now.
Newt says, "What's your favorite season?" For me, this might be debatable. Actually, I'll let you go first because
go for. I'm trying because now I'm gonna have to think back because I'm trying to decipher where certain episodes were.
Most people really like 1 through 4. But for me, I think season 6 is my favorite because my favorite episode of all time is in there, Battle of the Bastards. I love the transition from I thought season 5 had a great finale with the confusion on like what's going to happen next. But season 6 had an amazing penultimate and an amazing finale, in my opinion. Because it really turned everything and everything picked up after that. So for me, I think season 6 was my favorite. What about you, Zay?
I thought, I'm trying to look because I think if I remember correctly, did I say season 5 was my favorite? I don't think I picked 1 through 4. I don't know if I picked 6 though, because I know that was.
I do believe you said 5. Because I said 5. I remember you saying that like it had something. Because I remember you saying it. I was surprised because like 5 was like with the Sons of the Heartbeat and everything. And while they were cool, I was surprised to hear it was your favorite. But yeah, I mean,
I think maybe it was just kind of the buildup of everything that was going on. And I think the ending, like how you said, it kind of ended with like that confusion of what's happening next. And I like stuff like that. I always love getting left with like some sort of cliffhanger and something to look forward to. It might have also been based on, when we were recording as well. Like, sometimes we ran into like breaks where we weren't able to record. I know Game of Thrones we got through pretty quickly. So it might have added to it. If we weren't able to record for a few nights, I probably was like, the way that season had me itching for the next season to start and for us to get into the rest of the series. So I'd still stand by season 5.
Linda Bell says, if you haven't seen the Game of Thrones final table read, it's interesting. Varys actor wasn't thrilled with his ending. Kit didn't read beforehand, so his reaction was great. I have seen that. I don't think Zay has. It's funny, dude. All the actors were pissed. They just they were all at the table reading the script for the first time for like the last season. Yeah. They hated it. They were pissed. You could see it on their face, especially Varys, like she mentioned. He did not want to die that way. Yeah.
Varys did kind of get the shit out of the stick. He did kind of die.
Lydia says, can you convince me to watch the show? I've actually never seen it. Yes, I can. Go watch the show. Zay, what about you?
Watch the show. Watch the show.
I tried convincing Zay for a very long time to watch the show, and I'm glad he didn't before we started our channel, but we found starting our channel to be the most opportunistic time to do it. And then once he did it, he understood everything I was trying to say, but nobody who hasn't seen the show will ever understand how good it is until they watch it. Nobody can convince them how good it is. They just literally have to sit down and watch it.
It's unbelievable. Once you actually get into the meat and potatoes, and you're just like, I mean, even from the beginning, once you start watching that show, you get so enveloped so quickly, and there's so many characters with so many interesting stories and interacting with other characters, and yeah, the show is fantastic. Super, super well done show. I'm glad I
get the maid.
Stroking.
I know I've spilled wine on my garment.
Shit.
I need the maid.
Get the maid.
Get the maid.
Get the poison. That's what? I didn't do anything. Your crown's falling off your head. How about you worry about that?
My crown goes nowhere without me. Oh my goodness, we got a $20 super chat from Rodney Joyce. Rodney says, a Lannister always pays his debts. I know what you mean, debts. And yes, we do.
That's awesome.
20 gold doubloons for me. We'll keep the mountain off your back for a little bit, Rodney Joyce. Here's to you.
Why did the doubloons go to you? I'm just saying, I'm here. Like, you could have said 10 and 10.
Your army will get reimbursed, or the ones that are alive will be satisfied by a couple pennies of doubloons. Don't go spending it all at one place, okay?
It's pretty easy to. I think I'll buy bread and it'll take the rest of my doubloons. So thanks for sparing it.
Raul Panzer says, which Game of Thrones characters would you want to go out drinking with? Pick 3 to go out as a group with and explore King's Landing nightlife. I know 2 already.
I know Tyrion's definitely one. I think Tyrion and Jaime would be
definitely one.
I think Jaime might be fun to go with. Tyrion is obviously number 1.
For me, okay, I'll go 1, you go 1. So we both agree with Tyrion. Then who's your number 2?
Number 2, oof. Nah, you know what? I'd bring Jon. I'd bring Jon out.
Bring Jon drinking?
Yeah, I'd bring him out. I think he needs to loosen up a little bit. My number 2 would be Bronn. Gotta bring Bronn. Oh, that's my number 3.
Bronn.
You have to, because him and Tyrion alone would be the best squad, I think.
I would bring Tyrion, Bronn, and either Podrick for the music, and he can fetch me my ale, or Tormund, because who knows what the fuck he's gonna do. If there's a big brawly lady out there, he's gonna have a good time. That's all I'll say.
Oh my god.
I thought the whole point. Oh, wait, were you gonna say something?
I was just gonna say I don't think you can go without Tyrion and Bronn. I think that's like a staple too in a nightlife group.
Yes. Donald Miller says, I thought the whole point of Bran's vision in 606 was to use wildfire on the army of the dead. I would have to look back and see. Maybe you're right. Maybe that was the plan, but maybe plans changed. Well, plans definitely changed. But yeah, I would have to see. This as a very specific episode.
Yeah, I'd have to see, but that would have been
cool to see.
That would have been pretty dope, actually. Damn.
There's a dragon above King's Landing. Did you hear that? No, that was my bird. That was Max the macaw. He's a good bird, but we're gonna act like he's a dragon. Okay. Abigail says, I was a from beginning watcher and I enjoyed it all. Well, Abigail, thank you for coming all the way from the beginning. It means so much to see that some of you guys have been on the entire journey with us. The dragon is wreaking havoc.
He's pissed. He doesn't like when Cameron talks to other people.
If he's
Joffrey, sorry.
Well, Abigail, thank you guys so much. He'll go to sleep once it gets a little bit darker out here. But Abigail, thank you so much for being here from the beginning. It does mean a lot, to see every episode. Some people watch a movie reaction of us or a couple movie reactions of us or whatever movie they've seen and whatnot. But to be able to enjoy 73 episodes with us is incredible. So thank you for spending your time on us. It really does mean a lot. Zay, any thoughts?
No, yeah, seriously, guys. Like support like that's unbelievable. So we appreciate it. And we're glad you guys got to go on the journey with me, especially since I hadn't seen it. It was awesome going to see and look back through comments as well once we finished the show. Kind of seeing people talk about it.
Yeah. And Emil says, Leah, it's an epic show. You won't regret it, but be careful of spoilers in this stream. Yeah, get out of here.
Yeah,
we love your presence, but if you haven't seen the show, we don't want to ruin for you. Get out of here. Come back watch the stream once you've seen it. Thanks for being here. And Luke says, I have a question. Who was your favorite house matriarch over the age of 70 who played a pivotal role in killing off a key character?
Olenna.
Next. This dragon is breathing too much fire. Okay. Kimberly says, season 6 is my favorite. Good for you, Kimberly. I agree.
That is actually very fitting. I feel like that's a staple season. That I'm surprised more people didn't say that. You said most people said 1 through 4, right?
Yeah, usually 1 through 4.
I can see that.
Patty Kazumoto says something in Spanish, and I don't know what you said. So, but it does seem like you've got reaction there at the end. So, my Colombian girlfriend's going to kill me for this, but I don't know what you're saying. If you could find a way to translate it. She does say 6x10 was her favorite episode. I figured that much out. So, okay. Philip says, season 7, episode 4 is my favorite episode. Finally seeing Danny and Drogon in action gave me so many chills, but season 4 is my favorite overall season. Season 7, episode 4 is really good. I'm pretty sure season 7, episode 4 is the shortest episode of the entire show. That was the one, Zay, where Danny surprise attacks Jaime and Bronn when they were transporting the gold.
Oh, yeah. Okay. That was where we thought Jaime was going to get taken out, right?
Yeah.
At a point, and Bronn saved him. He pushed him out of the way.
Yes.
Okay. See, I still got it up here.
There we go. Okay. Pest, I thought sad.
Oh, probably maybe about the table read.
Oh, yeah, maybe it was sad.
I would be sad too if you were involved in something that big. Yeah.
Varys should have known how he's going to die. Danny told him in season 7. There were warnings.
That's true. That is very true. That's a fair point.
There were warnings. Robert Haley, big supporter of our channel. Love seeing you in the stream. Thanks for stopping by. Who would you have picked to take the Iron Throne at the end, and where did you find those costumes? Well, we got these costumes from someplace in China. And who would you have picked to take the Iron Throne at the end? Zay, who would you have picked?
I wanted Jon to have it, but that was more because it felt like it was leading towards Jon, but I still respected his decision. I would have loved to see Tyrion take the Iron Throne. I don't know why. I just like Tyrion overall as a character. I thought he was what we call an alcoholic to some extent, but he was still relatively level-headed. He tried to think things through, but he probably functions better as an advisor for a younger king anyway. So I would have, I guess, seen Jon would have been who I would have picked or wanted.
Yeah, that's a good answer. Can I say an uncorrupt Danny? Because
I think that's fair. Fair.
I would like to have seen an uncorrupt Danny. It was amazing seeing her journey from the beginning and being able to watch it all. So it would have been nice to be able to see her end up at the end not corrupt. But if I have to pick characters who they were at the very end, I really do think Sansa would have been a good fit.
Oh yeah.
Sansa, she would have been able to let the North.
Sansa would have been. Yeah, I forgot about her.
To be a leader, she's a Stark. It would have. To me, I think I would have liked to see Sansa.
That would have been good. That would have been a good tie. Well, okay. How about can I put a spin on this question? Is who would you have wanted to see take the Iron Throne from just the show? Say you could have kept someone alive.
Joffrey.
You monster.
I could pick anybody, not even if they were going for the throne.
Yeah.
That's a good question. I don't know. Who would you pick?
I'm a big Eddard guy too. I think Eddard would have been cool to see.
Oh yeah, Ned. Yeah, I agree. Ned would have. Yeah, 100%. M. Meal says, "Do you prefer Game of Thrones over House of the Dragon?"
Ooh,
that's so far. Yes, that's what I'll say.
Yeah, it's tough because there's only so much House of the Dragon, so I guess I got to see how it develops. Yeah,
we have to see how the story plays out.
But I'd say, yeah, I could see it's tough. It's tight for me right now. I don't know. There's just a lot of Game of Thrones to compare to such little House of Dragon. But I'll say for what we've seen of House of Dragon so far, absolutely fantastic. I'm having a huge blast with it.
You get my thumb of approval. I will not flick my thumb at you today, boy. Okay.
Cut that thumb off.
Game of Thrones is the hardest show to get someone to watch who never saw it. I 100% agree. It took me forever to get Zay to do it. I had to put a camera on his face.
It took a YouTube channel for him to get me to watch it. I still wouldn't have watched it. I can guarantee you that I still wouldn't have watched it if we didn't have a YouTube channel.
Terry says, "Did you notice Varys was trying to poison Khaleesi, but she wouldn't eat?" I didn't know that. Is that true?
No, I didn't notice that either. Really?
Wow.
Wait.
But it would make sense because he didn't want her to rule.
I didn't notice he was trying to poison her, but I did feel like he was trying to offer. I never saw evidence of him trying to poison her, but that's interesting though.
I just thought he was trying to betray her through a message.
Huh. I'll have to go back.
Oh, Nudorus says for 249. Thank you, Nudis. Which Game of Thrones death impacted you the most? Honestly,
man.
I mean, I'd be lying. Honestly, I'd be lying if I didn't say the Red Wedding. I would be lying. I really didn't care that much about Robb Stark, and I didn't really care that much about. Not that I didn't care about Robb Stark, but his death wasn't as like big as like when they faked us out with Jon Snow's death and things like that, or even as big as like Ned's death.
Yeah,
but
jeez.
But I would probably say the Red Wedding impacted me the most. So the whole death thing that happened there.
It's hard. It's because it's hard for anything to outweigh it because it was such a massive. There was a lot of deaths involved in it. It was a crazy scene.
Yeah.
If there was more time with Ned, if we had more time with Ned in the show, I think maybe his death would have affected me a little bit more. But you didn't. We got a little bit of him, but I feel like if he was in there involved longer, maybe I could have argued for Ned.
All right. Well, there you guys go. Thank you, Newt, for the 249. It really means a lot. I'm not sure how that translates to American dollars, but anything means so much. So thank you so much, Newt. All right. Let's get back to the questions.
American dollars.
Robert Kurtz is perfect look for a Joffrey character. Thank you, Robert. It means a lot, but there's no look here. I am Joffrey Lannister or Joffrey Baratheon. I don't know my parents. Robert Curtis says Tyrion, Jaime, and Missandei. I bet that's who he's talking about, like going out.
Oh yeah, that's definitely.
Philip says, Chad, just a heads up, please don't discuss House of Dragon. They have yet to watch it yet, and we don't want any spoilers. We have seen the first season of House of Dragon, but there are stories about what could happen in the future seasons of House of the Dragon. And just don't post anything regarding with what could happen in the future based off of the books that have already been out. But we have seen the first season. You can watch our reactions to that.
Wait a minute. Did they say Missandei? Were they going to take my girlfriend out drinking? Are you gonna take my lady out drinking?
Robert, you're gonna fight an Unsullied now.
You gotta take me down first.
Lydia says, well, she's gotta go, but just gotta say I hope y'all have a good night. My dad and I love watching your reaction vids. Well, thank you, Lydia. Thank you so much for watching.
Thank you for stopping by.
Does mean a lot. Yeah, hey, tell your dad we said hi. And yeah. All right, here we go. Terry says, when he was trying to get those letters written and before he takes off his rings, the little bird came into his chambers. Oh, was that the poison thing?
Oh, okay. Okay. I want to go back and watch that now. I'll have to check it out.
Melissa says, hi, Melissa. How you doing? Hopefully you caught your flight or you're about to get on it because she did mention she had a flight. She was going to be able to make a stream, but she's here. So hi, Melissa. How you doing?
Awesome.
All right. Yeah, Terry explains Varys' attempt to poison Daenerys makes his execution pretty justifiable. She had promised in season 7 to burn him to death if he attempted to betray her. After all, true.
She did. It's 100% a fact. She did tell him, play with fire, you get burnt.
Can't deny it. Just Jason says Cam is fit for this role. Well, Just Jason, thank you for stopping by. So glad to see you here. And yeah, I know I am quite the Lannister. We are looking for $1 million.
Oh. What is this? You can't cross over Austin Powers. What is this?
Okay, Melissa says I can't stay on about play about the board. Oh, okay.
All right.
Natalie Alarte, my girlfriend. She says, "Where did you leave your crossbow, Joffrey? It's over there. Don't worry about the crossbow. I'll get it out later for you and I." No, I'm kidding. Luke says, "Nice, nice." Okay.
He knew exactly what he was doing with that question.
Mia Hood says, "Hi, Cam&Zay. I made a drawing of you guys. That's so cool. Ooh. Go ahead and find us on Instagram and try to DM us the drawing. I would love to see it.
Please. That'd be awesome.
Yeah. And if you did anything that feels insulting to me, then I will get my men, all the Lannister men, and seize them upon you."
He's not going to do it.
There's You're one of them. Now.
I serve no. Demi Gorgon.
Demi Gorgon Tana
Sniff
dropped the stick that leaves the Unsullied, and I went and picked it up.
What do we? What do you get? The talking stick, and now we have to follow you? What is this?
Yes, you understand. Melissa says, "I wanted to say hi and be supportive." Well, thank you for saying hi and being supportive, Melissa. It means a lot to see you here. Robert Haley says, "I think that's Portuguese, so your girlfriend shouldn't be too upset." I knew it was Portuguese, but now she's going to be upset about that. No, I'm kidding. Nat is a wonderful girlfriend, and Zay has a wonderful girlfriend as well. And sneak peek, you guys may seen them in an upcoming reaction. Maybe.
Okay. So just to translate what I'm sorry, I forgot her name from earlier said, I'm Brazilian without subtitles. I don't understand anything they say, but she watches for like our reactions, basically.
Wow,
watches for
we have
what I believe it translated to.
Yeah, I think she can turn on Brazilian subtitles or something.
Okay, cool.
Brian Salvo says, "Yay, I didn't miss it." No, you didn't. You're here.
You did not.
Welcome to the Seven
Give me
Kingdoms.
Some more wine.
Yes, drink some more. Unsullied, we're gonna need you for a war soon, so you may want to get drunk.
Do you want a drunk Unsullied serving you?
Excuse me, but I may burp as I please. Melissa says, "Loving the costumes." These are not costumes. These are our garments.
I wear this every day.
Luke says, "You know we're going to need to see the full costumes. Is this what you wanted? Did you want to see this?"
Mine's just upper body. I'm just wearing pants. I'm just wearing cargos underneath. You guys are violating me.
B. Loki, Black Loki says, "King Cam&Zay the Unsullied." Yes.
Hello, Loki.
I am the king. I am the king.
Yeah, we're gonna have to take you out for that one. We decided that's the one right there.
M. Neil says, "Ned, cool." Black Loki says,
"Why did you read it like that?"
I don't know what question that was referring to, but I'm probably the dead.
It said Ned.
Dead.
Cool. Oh.
When Cam said Joffrey, I said, "Hell no," started to boo. Don't you boo me!
Fun fact. Originally, when we were coming up with costume ideas, I said Joffrey kidding because I was like, he'd be a good Jaime. There's not a Jaime costume in existence. You can't get.
I wanted to be Jaime, and
I wanted him
to. And the only Jaime costumes were like kind of obscure, not like really recognizable as Jaime. Oh, and guys, I have the sleeves. Anyways, not really recognizable as Jaime, so it was better off to do something a little more recognizable. So we went with the one and the only.
Show me your sleeves. Show me your sleeves again. Let me see. You look like a girlfriend that's wearing her boyfriend's hoodie. And the arms are too big.
Off with your head now. Immediately. You insult the king?
Yes, I do.
Oh, John Doe says Rob was on his way to being a good king until he started thinking with his dong. Absolutely agree. Could not agree more, in fact. And that's why I have his head in my basement.
That dungeon. Still was like a crazy That was a crazy scene when he was just showing off the heads. Like,
Oh yeah,
look at the head of your father.
Like,
what? Like,
and then I think, and then it was like Bill Clinton and George Bush's head was there.
Yeah,
too.
What's happening right now? Yeah, it's just like just random people on the sun, like just famous people. Oh,
Terry says, I wonder if Zay is a true Unsullied.
what do you want me to prove it? What is this? What am I on trial? I am unsullied. Well, I'm unsullied. Yes.
Nuke says, been here since Game of Thrones 1x1. Kind of late here, so I'm going to sleep. Good luck with the stream, guys. Oh, well, Nuke,
night,
whatever
Nuke.
time it is, thank you for stopping by anyways.
It's about 2 a.m. for him right now.
Okay, wow. And he has been here for a minute. I have recognized that. So thank you, Nuke, for stopping by. It was good seeing you. Phil says, good night, Nuke. By the way, Philip here is our moderator, so listen to Philip's rules or else. Luke says, Caitlyn got on my nerves, and I thought Rob was boring, but it was sad for his wife.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Catelyn. I actually liked Catelyn. I thought she was a really good mother, but she was almost, she was irrational to a point. Like when
she made decisions that pissed me off. That was like, I liked her, but she did make decisions where I was like, I'm like, shut up. Like, stop it. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, but it was sad for his wife.
Yeah. God, this is a sad. Their whole family just went through trials, tribulations.
Well, yeah, I mean, his wife was pregnant and got brutally murdered in front of him, and then he died. Dude. Yeah, it was brutal. Mike Lynch says, "Gentlemen, hello from New York. Hello. I am a lord. I'm a king. You do not refer to me as gentlemen. And what is this New York? Is that somewhere near Dawn? I don't understand."
We don't understand your slang. That's somewhere near Dorn. You're so stupid.
How dare you call me?
You're so smart, my king.
Thank you. I know. Okay, next. Nick Folletta says, thankfully you don't retain the information when it's said at the time. There was a scene in Game of Thrones that spoils a big event in House of the Dragons. Yes, thankfully. We actually also watched History and Lore. We have 1 through 7 available on Patreon, full-length reactions, and there were some mentions of like House of the Dragon events, but I didn't remember any. I don't remember any of those. Like I remember there was like a squabble. That was it.
I remember I think they mentioned what was like the Dance of the Dragons or something like. Was that in a?
That was
History and Lore,
but I don't remember what that was other than a squabble. Like
that's the problem with History and Lore is it was like, hey, we're gonna tell this story, but we're gonna tell it through 5 different characters. Back to back for 45 minutes. It'd be like literally the same exact story. Cam and I would look over at each other like, oh, what?
Yeah, Jorah would be like, Jorah would be like, there was an army of men down south in the kingdom. And then after the story was spoken, then Jamie would be like, did you know about the army down south?
It was crazy.
Patricia says, hi guys. Hello, Patricia. Good to see you here. Okay. Joshua says, hi guys, miss you both and glad to see you both well. Thank you, Josh. Thanks for being here. Homer said Philip Seller's tried to sell me cocaine. Just thought I'd let you know that. Watch out for him. He's trouble. Philip, what did we tell you about trying to sell cocaine?
Especially to a beloved animated character such as Homer Simpson. How dare you try to tarnish Homer?
Authority revoked. No. Okay. Adrian says, are you sure Cam is not the queen? There is no Cam here, but if you're referring to me, I am a king. And the name is Joffrey Baratheon. Don't forget it. JB, the good old backwards BJ. Nothing crazy. Just
huh.
Oh, I knew that. Didn't I know? Didn't I know? Oh, look at the Irish. Trying to do an Irish. Oh, hello! Look at
Is
the
that
Irish.
Spanish? Did you just roll your R's?
I don't know what I'm doing here. You've got to kind of give me a break.
Look at the Irish. I can't do it
M.
either.
Neil says, have either of you read the books or considered reading them? Zay, answer that question for
I've
yourself.
thought about reading them. I just got back into reading in general, so it might take me a minute. I'm also more into reading like nonfiction based stuff. Like I read stuff like stuff like about forensics and psychology and everything. But if I do get back into fantasy and such, then I probably will end up reading these.
I must confess, there was a day where I was really in the mood, and I went to Barnes and Noble and I purchased the first book. It's actually right over there. And I started reading it for about 30, 45 minutes. Didn't have time anymore. I had to leave. I closed the book. I never opened it again to read it. But I still have it. I do want to read the books at some point. I have to find the time. I have very little time available to me. It's very, very hard. But if I ever have the time and I'm in the mood, I'd love to read through the books. My only problem is, honestly, my big problem is I don't want to read the books if they're not finished, because I do not want to be in the position that everybody else is in, where they have to sit and wait, and who knows when they're going to come out. And I do not want to have that feeling. I'd rather start and be able to go through the whole journey once all the books are out.
Yeah, something like that. I would end up binge reading like straight through. Like I would just find time every night once I like got into it, if I knew it was going to be completely done. But
yeah, Luke says Cam's costume could always double for it. I don't know who this Aladdin is. He has no Aladdin in the Seven Kingdoms. Sydney says, "What was the biggest shocker to you guys? Love you too." Oh, thanks, Sydney. Thanks for being here, and it means so much. What's the biggest shocker? You go first, Day. I mean, okay, we have to put Red Wedding aside. Nothing.
Yeah, because that will always take the cake. I'd say the biggest shock for me, and it was probably because Cameron was trying to like softball it to me like forever, was finding out John was fucking a Targaryen. Where he was a Targaryen. I don't want.
Yeah.
All right, thank God. Yeah, I thought so. I just wanted to make sure because Cam was like, "Oh, you see what's happening?" I'm like, "Yeah." I don't know. I just wasn't connecting the dots. And then when they finally were like, holy shit, that was probably my favorite shocking like review, I would say.
So other than the Red Wedding, not like the biggest, like not my favorite shocker. Actually, I don't like this shocker. I don't like that this happened. Really? But probably the next biggest shocker was when Rhaegon was shot out of the sky, out of fucking nowhere. It was, you just see him flying and then an arrow hits him, like that shit, and then he dies like within seconds. Like that was shocking to me. Philip says Catelyn is in the books so great. I love her character so much. Good to know. Chad says Ned made the worst decisions, unfortunately. Yes, he did. He valued honor over just being smart sometimes.
Hey man, I mean, I respect the honor and loyalty.
But
yeah, sometimes out of fault.
Just too good of a man in a corrupt world. 100% agree. Anthony Pettifer says, "Hi from New Zealand. Isn't it insane how Robb Stark was 14 in the books?" Whoa! Yeah, the kids were younger, weren't they?
Oh, really? I see. I wouldn't have known. I didn't know that. Okay, interesting.
Yeah, but that is insane. Anthony, good to see you here. I've seen you in the comment sections. Don't think I don't read the comments, and you are a big supporter. Thank you for being so supportive, Anthony. Okay. Felicia says, "You two are so much fun to listen to. I'm cleaning and doing dishes, just cracking up everything I hear." Well, when you finish the dishes, don't forget to do mine, because I am the king and I have everybody to do my dishes for me. And if even my uncle Tyrion, he's working on my wine glass right now.
Yes, he is.
The what? The what?
No, I said the boysenberry pie. I
love the boysenberry pies.
Yes, you do. You're gonna love it.
Adrian says, "I just like the dragons."
Hold on 1 second. Yo.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, just give me 1 moment.
You guys and me. We will take a drink.
I love you. Tina's about to be here in a few minutes.
2 Lannisters and my rating.
We both already ate. I stopped over at her house. Like that was after work, whatever your house was.
Oh my goodness gracious!
You're gonna want to stay at the.
Oh my goodness gracious!
Just saying, wouldn't you be able to go?
Robert, with a $50 super chat. Cheers to the series that's.
No, I get what you're saying. I'm thinking about it. I don't know.
Robert, you support us so much. Thank you. I cannot put into words how much that means.
No, I don't plan on staying up all night if I'm done. So.
Thank you.
Love you.
We got to get Zay here to see this. He'll come soon. I hear him coming. Zay, look at this. Look at this.
50 doubloons, all for me. All for me.
No, they're
all for me.
They're for me.
They're for me. Robert Haley, appreciate the 50 doubloons to the Unsullied.
I demote you. Hey, Fickle Tiger, come here. You are
Who?
You are now leader of the Unsullied.
Who's Fickle Tiger? You don't get to pick a new leader. That's me. I am Grey Worm. I am the leader. This isn't even Grey Worm's accent, but
in all seriousness, yes. Game of Thrones is the reason this channel exists.
Yes.
We're gonna be honest. This is the show that we decided that we were gonna start our reactions to. And if we didn't have something immediately in our heads, this channel might not exist. So big shout out to Game of Thrones for being there and for being a show that Zay hasn't watched. And I got to take him on that journey. Yeah. Excellent journey. And then a big shout out to you, Robert, for bringing that up, for donating $50. Again, you guys don't have to donate anything, but it seriously really does mean so much to see this kind of support, because we are relatively smaller and we are working our way up, and being able to see that there is potential here for all kinds of different things. It really does mean a lot. And again, even just chatting in a live chat means so much to us, and it's so fun to read your comments.
And to that sentiment as well, with big shout to you guys as well, because even with us doing the YouTube channel, the support that we received from you guys was so freaking massive that it motivated us. Like, holy cow! Like, yo, let's what I'm saying, like, wow, people are enjoying this content. So, oh my goodness.
Yeah. Yeah, jeez. Robert, thank you so much. It really does mean a lot. So glad to see you every time you're around. Sydney Soon with a $50 super chat. Jeez. And just so you guys know, of course, we're going to go back and get to the questions, but if you're donating money, we're going to prioritize your chats, your comments. We'll go through those first and then get back to the regular chats. Sydney Soon says, thanks for making my days at work more entertaining to get through. I started with your Band of Brothers reactions, stuck around since. Sydney, thank you. I mean, Band of Brothers was an incredible show. I hope you enjoyed our reactions. It sounds like you did. Thank you so much for being there. Fun fact, I don't think I've cried in a reaction more than I have cried in Band of Brothers, but we don't want to talk too much about Band of Brothers because we are here for Game of Thrones. But Sydney, thank you so much. I'm glad we can be a form of entertainment for you, and I'm so happy you've stuck around. Zay, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, for real. Anything, we're glad that we can make your guys' day a little bit more entertaining. We're glad people, are waiting to see the content. They're excited when we see the content, and we see you guys when you're commenting. Trust me. I know we can't reply to every comment. I know in the beginning we tried to, but now it's so hard to do. But we see your guys' comments. We see the people are always coming back, and we love it. We love to see the support that you guys give us. And again, it's a motivator. It keeps driving us to continue pushing ourselves and providing quality content for you guys. It's only quality is what we're trying to give you.
Yeah, thank you so much, Sydney. Again, you did not have to donate anything. Seriously. We recognize you. We appreciate the support, but thank you again so much. So with that being said, I do think it's important to mention on our Game of Thrones reactions, there were a couple times that we mentioned if you super chat in the comments down below, we did have that option. I eventually took it out just because it didn't feel like, if maybe live streams are best for something like that. But we did have an option where if you left a super thanks in the comments, we would address it at some point in a video. This is that video. We're going to go through some of the super thanks in the comments. There weren't too many, but we're going to get to those. So here we go.
And again, we'll come back. We're going to come back to the questions that are in the chat as well, just to make sure everyone's on the same page. So we're not just abandoning you.
Well, first we'll acknowledge ADY4669. They threw in a super chat and said thanks on House of the Dragon. We'll count House of the Dragon as well. That's all they said. They said thanks. So thank you so much, ADY4669. It means a lot that you share your support. But thank you so much for just leaving that comment. They could have left a comment. They could have left anything they wanted, and they just left a thanks. So shout out to him or her. Lena Randall says, you're doing such an amazing job. I can't believe you're already here. Thank you all for the hard work. Really appreciate it. That was on our season 6 premiere reaction. Thank you, Lena. It means so much. I already mentioned to her that the donations are never necessary, but always appreciated. So if you're not here, Lena, you understand. But again, thank you so much. If you are here, hopefully we can see you in the comments or in the chats. She also has quite a bit here. She says, love seeing Arya kill Sir Meryn. Must be the hidden devil in me. LOL, fantastic reaction. Love from the north. Loved that scene.
Yeah. Absolutely. You're not alone in that. You're not alone in loving that. That was
because he's just like getting really nasty, bro. And he's like younger. And then fucking Arya with her mask comes out and just fucking
There was for as many sad and like crazy deaths there were also some satisfying ones that made up for like the traumatizing ones that we saw. So that was one of them for sure.
Absolutely. Yeah. And then one last one from Lena. She says, I managed to deflect the ice attack like a ninja, LOL. That was the one reaction where you spit ice at the camera, and I made you apologize to everybody.
I don't wait. Which episode was that?
4x4.
I'll have to make a note and go back and I forget, guys. Also, the other thing, we would record so many episodes that Cameron would come back and be like, "Do you remember doing this?" Or when we did this, I'm like, "Wait, we did that."
Yeah,
there's a lot going on.
Yeah,
4x4. Jeez.
Yeah, but that was pretty much it. We promised we'd get to them, and we got to them. So yeah, thanks. Shout out to you guys. All right, back to the regular comments. Here we go. Luke says, "Good old backwards BJ." Yeah, just Joffrey Brad.
Yeah, you're giving a lot of out of context clips for people to.
Alexis says, "Black is Zay's color."
What can I say? I look great in black. It's one of my favorite colors to wear.
And
Thank you.
We know you meant that gold is also mine. You didn't have to put it there. We understood the message. Even Jason said you look great in black. So fantastic.
Thank you. I appreciate it. What are you up? Diddly. What does that even mean?
It means everything.
Diddly potatoes.
Diddly D potatoes from Anthony.
Next time someone says something to me and I have no response, that's gonna be my reply. Diddly potatoes.
Comment of the day so far.
Oh, that's awesome.
Diddly D potatoes to you too, Anthony. And Neil says audiobooks are good too. Yeah, I'll probably have to read the audiobooks.
I think I gotta utilize audiobooks more because I always want to read, but then I'm always driving and doing stuff. I feel like audiobooks I don't utilize enough. Just that's an off topic, just comment, but it makes me think I think audiobooks are a good option.
Abigail says anyone who says I am king is no true king except for me.
I am no true king then. I am no true king. I am no true king. Give me your crown, boy. The people want me to be.
Where's my crossbow?
Where's my spear? Get me my spear.
Ginger Jack says egg. Got a lot of food stuff happening.
What's happening right now?
He says it twice. Actually.
Egg, noodle. How about that? Now your move.
Or Aegon. He could be referring to Aegon. Chad says keep drinking, but don't wander too close to the moon door. Cheers for that. I have to say.
Uh-oh. But do you?
In reference to that, Ramsay was the worst character. Joffrey was second.
Oh, like worst as in like the worst person?
Like irritating. Ramsay to me was number one.
Yeah.
Joffrey was second. And honestly, Robin was third. I don't think actually, yeah, I think Robin was more irritating than Euron. Yeah. I think Robin was more irritating than Euron.
I mean, I think we're all fair saying that Ramsay was the most irritating. Because here's the thing, Joffrey did piss me off, but he pissed me off because he was a snot-nosed brat, right? Like, he was just a power-hungry, snot-nosed brat. Oh, I mean, I love Joffrey. He was the greatest, one of the greatest kings to ever rule the land. Ramsay pissed me off because I don't know. I think I just viewed him different because part of me viewed Joffrey as a kid, even though he was in a role where he's leading, whereas Ramsay was like a man, just ooh, man. I'm thinking back now, and my skin just got like, he makes me so mad.
Ramsay is a grown-up Joffrey with no power. That's what Ramsay is.
It's like you've somehow got in a position where you can make decisions and you shouldn't be like at all.
Josh says, Cam, you be waiting for a while. Not sure what that's referring to. Felicia just says Hodor. I cried in that episode.
Hodor.
Where Hodor
that was
like, hold the door.
Heartbreaking.
Hold the door. Oh, bro.
But also such a unique and such a dope reveal to his. That's so dope. I loved that heartbreaking freaking scene.
Cersei blowing up the Sept. I'm not sure what you're referring to here, but if you're just saying it, then I will say this. Cersei blowing up the Sept.
Maybe shock. Maybe one of the biggest shocks or something along those lines.
Yeah, probably that. Cersei blowing up the Sept, that score, that whatever Ramin Djawadi played behind that, I think to me is the best score in the entire series, hands down. Period. Mm-hmm. The like I can't get it right, but like the anxiety, the tension, the build up, that was the best score of all of them, hands down.
I would say that was a pretty big shock too. I wasn't expecting it at all. When it happened, I was like, whoa.
Bro, I was so happy when we got to that episode because I was like just looking at you because I knew because you're like, why is he following him down here? And you're like, oh, that's a lot of wildfire. And I'm just like,
yo, Cam loved when big events are about to happen and he just got to sit there and he would just be like looking, like I would just see his eyes. He'd be like on the show and then be like, he's like waiting to see my reaction.
Yeah, absolutely.
Gosh.
Winds of Winter 3/4 is done. Great. That's the second to last book. So 3/4. Oh,
wow.
Done.
Wow. So it's okay. Wow, it's close.
Moving along. Oh yes, Anthony says his name is Rhaegal. Yeah, Rhaegal, not Rhaegon. Rhaegal. Yes, I said
Rhaegal. Oh, you said
Drogon
okay.
and Rhaegal. Yeah. Yes, you're right.
Okay. Thank you, Anthony. Thank you.
Luke says the Sept explosion is the biggest shocker for him.
Wow. Yeah. That's common.
Joffrey never knew he had Ned's swords, did he? No, I just have my sword, Widow's Wail.
Oh, I'll make you wail, and you'll have a widowed wife. I tell you that much. I shall make your widowed wife wail when I take you from the throne, boy.
Chop off your lack of penis again.
What? He's gonna reattach and chop it off again? No.
Philip says, thank you, Robert. Yes, thank you, Robert. Big shout out to Oh my goodness.
God.
You've got to stop, you guys.
Seriously, guys.
Unbearable. Alexander James. And again, yes, thank you, Robert, so much.
I love this comment right here.
Alexander James, say, for Cam&Zay's costume budget, do you ever look back to your first Game of Thrones videos to see how much you've changed or learned as your channel grows?
All the fucking time. Yeah, all the time. In fact, I even do it with my girlfriend, Tina. I go, look at our camera quality, our like lighting, how we're reacting to stuff. Like you could tell in the beginning episodes, you know, it's not the first time Cam and I have been in front of a camera because long time ago, Cam, we've experienced YouTube before, and I was starting Twitch and stuff like that. But you could tell it was like, all right, they're just starting out. And then to see like towards the end, it was a lot more refined. Hey, what's going on, guys? Like we're pretty smooth with it. So
I think from now on, anybody who gives us a super chat, we must cheers them and drink to their name and their honor.
Cheers.
So one for Robert. Cheers, Robert.
Cheers.
I spilled the wine. I poured it too high. One for Sydney.
One for Sydney.
Cheers, Sydney. And one
I don't even like wine. Why are you okay?
I love wine. And one more for Alexander James. Well, actually,
There's a couple more we gotta get to.
well, we'll give one to Rodney. Good for you, Rodney. And one for Nuterus. Wiggle, wiggle. And
Who do you would think that out of the two of us that play poker, I'd be the one. But let me tell you something. I can't play poker, but
I don't play poker and drink wine at the same time. I haven't answered this question. Alexander says, for Cam&Zay's costume budget, do you ever look back to your first Game of Thrones videos to see how much you've changed or learned as your channel grows? Like Zay said, absolutely. We've become, as time goes on, you know, I have to watch every video that gets uploaded. I've seen everything. Every video that gets uploaded, I have seen, because I need to check it over, make sure it's good enough quality for you guys. And I notice when I think there's something that can be improved on my end and on Zay's end. And when I tell Zay, he listens, improves it immediately. And when I recognize it, I listen.
His Wi-Fi cut out. Chat, I'm still here. Don't worry. Do not panic. You're protected by the Unsullied. We shall protect you in the absence of our king. I think we all understood where he was going with it. Oh, there he is. Oh. Oh, he's feral. He's feral. Get the morphine. Put him out. Sedate him. Sedate him. He's going to attack. Thank you. I shall be taking over. Let me take the crown. Thank you. And
I'm back to normal. What was the last time that you? What was the last thing? You
said you ended off with I watch everything, and you know when I know something that can be improved upon, if I bring up to Zay, you know he takes care of it.
He takes care of it, and then when I notice something, I take care of it. We've gotten so much better, so much more professional. I literally can already I've already have like some things already scripted in my head. If you guys like what you're watching, leave a like down below. Subscribe to stay tuned for more if you're not already. If you want to watch our full-length reaction to various other movies, they get 3 edited movie reactions ahead of YouTube. You can check that out on Patreon. That shit just comes natural. I know it by heart just because we've been doing it for so long. Yeah, like Zay said, our camera quality increases. When we are able to earn money from the videos that we do, we're able to increase the opportunities and the things that we're able to do for you guys, like put on costumes and be able to get better quality cameras and things like that. So we're really, really, really excited to see the future of this channel because we really are dedicated, and we've noticed how much this channel is growing and how much it means to us personally and our Patreon as well. All the support helps us out, and we're so excited to continue and to grow and to increase everything. And you know, even if someone said, what if your channel never grew? What if it stayed at where it's at right now forever? I would still be dedicated and determined to putting out videos for you guys, because to me, it's so fun being able to see all the comments and interact with the community. So
yeah, it's definitely. Yeah, I mean, Cam and I even said when we first started, we had said to each other, you know, at the worst case, let's say it never grew in the first place, like just we never took off from the ground. It's just great to have a catalog of our reactions and like, you know, just get to experience it together. It's so fun to do, you know. And again, if you're ever wondering why Cam remembers so much and sometimes I'm lackluster in certain areas, he's rewatching these videos. He's seen every video like at least 2 times, if not 3, damn near. Whereas, you know, I was more focused at the time, I think more on like, you know, hey, where can we get new cameras, our lighting and stuff. So it's a 2-pronged attack because we're you know, we're partnership. So we're just glad we can put out that quality stuff, and you guys are enjoying it and you're reciprocating that it's quality. So we're going to keep doing that and improving where we can.
Yeah, we work together very well because like Zay was saying, I focus on the quality of us and what we can produce for you guys. And Zay is very focused on the quality of the actual the video, the quality of the camera, the quality of the mic, the quality of what you guys are being able to intake with your senses and whatnot. So we work together really well, and we're able to come up with a decent solution. Okay. So now we move on to TLJ Screwjob. If I'm correct, this is Cesarevich, but I could be wrong. But I believe this is Cesarevich. So either way, TLJ Screwjob, thank you so much. Cesarevich is the name of somebody that has joined Zay's Twitch. If you guys want to check it out, you can check it out there. And of course, we can chat with you whenever we're live during playing video games or whatever. And Cesarevich is there, but I believe this is him. Not sure, but either way, TLJ Screwjob. Haven't seen an episode of Game of Thrones past season 3 due to the season 8 debacle, but listening to you guys for the algorithm and for your discussions. Thank you so much, TLJ Screwjob. You're also a Patreon. It really does mean a lot for that support. So thank you so much, TLJ. And yeah, you really should give it more of a chance. I think you'll be okay. If you don't like season 8, that's okay. But watch it first and decide for yourself. I think you'll have a blast, personally.
Even if you went just to season 6, you didn't watch like season 7. Like season 6 is fantastic. Season 5 is a great cliffhanger season into season 6. But yeah, I think you're limiting yourself by only having watched it. And I know the season 8 debacle is a big thing that a lot of people talk about. But again, that's other people's opinions. You can't form your own unless you see it. And we formed our opinions on it. We had, we had gripes with it. We also had positives about it. So I would definitely give it a chance and try to watch the rest of it through when you have time.
Yeah, I agree. Dennis says, "Hi guys." Hey, Dennis. Jason says, "I remember Tina from the last live. Girl is stunning. Big congratulations."
Thank you.
In funny movies, Cameron's laugh outbursts are pure soul food. I'm so lonely here day by day. Both of you are so important in my non-chemical antidepressant medicine. Thank you so much. Well, I'm glad we can make your day better, and I'm glad my laughs are soul food for you. Thanks so much for the comment, Kieran, and hope to see you around. Okay.
Absolutely.
Zay's reaction to my quote that I got Candace say was fun. LOL. That, I believe, was when Jon Snow got murdered, and he wanted me to tell you, because he was a Patreon, and he wanted me to tell you Ramsay's quote, which was, if you think this has a happy ending, you haven't been paying attention. And then I showed you that. I said that to you, and you were pissed. You did not like that.
Yeah. Y'all think you're funny, huh? You think you're slick. Don't worry. I got y'all. I got one. I'll get one back on you guys.
Anthony says that's his Irish accent. Diddly dee potatoes. Diddly dee potatoes. I don't know. I can't do it. Luke says, which house would you want to be born into? Not necessarily your favorite. I already know this answer. I'll let you go first. I've kind of answered this before.
If I had to pick a house to be born into, see, Lannister would be cool because of their positioning, but also like there's a lot of competition between all the Lannisters, and I'm not really a competitive soul.
Sure.
But Stark also suffered a lot.
Yeah.
But I kind of want to be a Stark because I don't know why. I would be a Lannister because of positioning, I guess, because I feel like I'd be in a better position for success.
Okay.
What about you?
I would want to be a Dorne. I think Dorne is like it's super cool. It's by the sunshine. It's a nice place. They're pretty chill. They were able to defend themselves against Aegon. I feel like Dorne is a pretty dope house to be born into, personally.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I would say. Okay. I'm just rocking the crown.
Do you?
Josh says Targaryen is his favorite house. Okay, makes sense.
Targaryen, yeah, okay.
Christian Arizet, do you think season 8 deserves all of the hate that it got? Well, all I'll tell you is this. I was satisfied with it. It wasn't the best. And if people didn't like it, art is subjective, and that's fine. And so if that many people truly hated it, then that many people truly hated it. And that's completely okay. That's the great thing about movies. That's the great thing about films and TVs and everything, is that it's subjective. So while something might be the best movie in the world for me, or the best movie in the world for Zay, or the best show in the world for me, or best show or best episode, or for Zay, it's always different for other people. And so does it deserve all the hate that it got? Well, if it really spawned that much hate, then sure, I guess. I don't know if deserve is kind of a loaded word, but For me, I really enjoyed it. So it doesn't get hate like that from me. But it's totally fair if somebody doesn't like it because that's their opinion.
Yeah.
Valid too.
Yeah, I would say, you know, it is kind of like a loaded question. Like, did it deserve it? Now, in my opinion, like I said, I enjoyed the season. I think that, yeah, there was some spots that could be improved upon. I think that for not having a book to go off of, they did okay, you know, exceeded what my expectation was. When I was hearing all the debacle about it, it felt like, oh, this is going to be the worst season ever. Like, they're just going to, like, it's going to be dumb decisions, dumb this, dumb that. And some people think that. But yeah, did deserve the hate? I mean, I guess in those people's eyes, maybe. Did I think, or you know, did I hate it? No, not personally. But it's hard. That's a hard question to answer. I mean, maybe not. I think maybe people. Again, also, it's weird for me because you guys waited for season 8 to come out. I did not. I watched all the seasons right in a row. Didn't know waiting. So you know.
Yeah. Hey, it's totally fair.
I need to let the lovely Tina in. 1 second. My door's locked.
He's going to retrieve his lovely Masonde. Will I wait here for him to bring back another soldier for my army? Let's move on. For you. It's a soldier for me. Don't let him know, but he knows. Philip says, did Joffrey really have power, though? Tywin was the one pulling the strings. You're wrong, Philip. Me, Joffrey, I had all the power. No questions asked. And if you ever question my power again, I will sick the hound and the mountain on you. So be careful. You're a moderator, but you're not immune to the justice of the Lannisters. Bring me that dire wolf immediately.
The dire wolf is not for you.
Off with its head.
Leave my dire wolf alone. He's a big dire wolf, though. He's a big boy. He does not shut it.
Chad says, Joffrey, are you as drunk as I drink you are? No, I'm not drunk at all.
Cheers to that, brother. Hey, whatever happened to the poison? The poison for him?
There's no such thing.
The boysenberry pie?
Jason says, good. Cam has good one-liners. Oh, stop it.
He does.
Anthony says, who's your favorite character in House of the Dragon? I like Rhaenys and Rhaenyra. Can I be honest? Damon. Damon's so cool.
Man, I love Damon. He is really cool. He's Damon's like such a badass. It's like, ooh, he's tough. I like Damon a lot. But I'll say Rhaenyra is pretty close. She's pretty close in in my favorite list. Not maybe number 2.
I'll be honest.
You don't like her?
No, I think Rhaenyra's cool, but she's not. I thought young Rhaenyra was cooler than old Rhaenyra.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, she was more entertaining to watch. But we'll have to see how it goes from here. Philip says chaos is a ladder. Yes, a ladder that I climb. Tiffany says new subby came for the Green Mile, stayed for House of the Dragon. Y'all are hilarious. Well, Tiffany, thank you so much for being here. Your hair looks awesome if that is you. And yeah, thanks again. Glad you enjoy our reactions. It means a lot. Philip says, House Stark all the way. You Starks will be stepped on by the boot of the Lannisters.
You think that you are in power, boy. You're nothing.
Fantasy says, oh, I got Corexus and Cyberx figures from McFarlane Toys. So cool. Those are the dragons. I'm not sure which ones they are, but they're dragons that we've seen from House of the Dragons.
Oh, Christian,
Christian says, are you guys excited for season 2 of House of the Dragon? Yes.
Very, very much so. And if I'm not mistaken, right, there's a Jon Snow spinoff that's supposed to be coming off as well.
Yes, there's a Jon Snow spinoff. Now, we don't know what that's going to be about, but I hope, and I really don't think they're going to go this direction, but wouldn't it be cool to see, like, Jon Snow search for Drogon? Because there's a dragon out there. Drogon flew away with Dany's father.
Yeah? Oh, dude. Or, like, like, somehow he ends up running into Drogon. Oh, bro, that'd be really cool.
Bring Drogon
really,
back.
Really cool. Bring him back. Bring him back. It makes it interesting, though. Like, what are they going to do with Jon? And, like, where does it go from there? Like, you know?
Philip says, Cam wants to be from Dorne because it's so cool to be gay there. Hey, I am not. I am a straight man, but Dorne is very accepting, and that is a plus for them. Good plus very for open. Dorne. Abigail says, Targaryen so I can have a dragon or Stark. True. That's true.
That is true. The dragon piece is a lot to I mean, come on, guys. Remember Cameron's reaction every time a dragon came in.
I can't wait for season 2.
Every time a dragon came in, I was just waiting for this man would turn into a boy on Christmas.
Because I grew up with dragons. I had a book when I was little that was like a dragon finder book. Like it had like fake scales that you could slide your finger across and like eyes. And it'd be like, here's a map if you want to find a dragon. And I would like research.
Did you ever find one?
Watch your mouth. No, I haven't found a dragon, but I didn't go searching enough.
I'll put a bearded dragon in your bed, and then you've found a dragon.
Anthony says, definitely Dorne is the only place where women are equal. Yeah, Dorne is pretty
Dorne's pretty cool.
Accepting, yeah. JG says, I'd go with House Tyrell. They're one of a few. And no, I'm sorry, guys. JG is Sasevich. TLJ Screwjob,
yes.
You are not Sasevich.
Yes.
TLJ, you are still a supporter, and you mean so much to us. Thank you for being here. JG says, I'd go with House Tyrell. They're one of the few with actually pleasant people. Yeah, Tyrell's pretty good, but no, yeah, they're good. Tiffany says they're underrated. Luke says they arguably played the game better than any other. They just got screwed over by others who didn't play well. Hold on now. If you got screwed over, maybe they did play well enough. Do you get what I'm saying? Like,
oh, okay. You think you're smart, boy. You think you're clever.
Abigail says, I think the hate was just the loudest, and people were mad it was ending. People didn't like some of the decisions, but when did Game of Thrones ever give us what we want? Abigail, I appreciate the support for season 8 because I do like it more than I dislike it, but I think there are justifiable reasons to be upset. But yes, there was a lot of loud hate. Sure, maybe there were people that just joined in, but there was reason. It was not for no reason. The directors, they rushed it. They wanted to move on. They got deals for Star Wars, which they're no longer doing. And things like that. Oh
yeah, I didn't even know about that until I actually watched one of Cam&Zay's favorite YouTubers that does news and stuff. Charlie mentioned it. He said that I didn't know that. So when he said that, I was like, whoa, wow. And they haven't gotten a big offer since, apparently.
Yeah, no,
those guys have not landed anything large.
But again, art is subjective. Zay, what are your thoughts?
No, again, I think that Cameron had a good point. Joffrey had a good point in saying that, so many people were waiting so long for this series to come to its climax, its ending and everything. And that's where it's hard for me to say again, like if I was waiting that long and then, if I had an ending like that, I guess I could see, I had a season like that, I guess I could see where people's sentiments are negative. We waited all this time and then, to a lot of people it was a stinker. I mean, even for me, I was like, it was cool, but there was some parts where I was like, eh. So I can only imagine how you guys felt coming from, dude, we've been watching this show for how many years? Waiting every year for it to come out. My parents were religiously watching this show when it was releasing. So yeah, I understand it.
JG says, honestly, the only problem with that was it was too quick. They didn't give us enough time to set up.
It was fast.
Don't disagree. Do not disagree.
It was fast.
Philip says, yes, the queen is here. Hi, Tina. I love you. Shout out to Tina. Is she here or?
She's upstairs right now.
Gotcha. Julie says Damon all day. Yeah, Julia. Yeah. Damon is pretty dope. Tiffany likes Lyanna. Was.
Is it Lyanna or is it
Lyanna? Lyanna was the girl that was she's the gay dude's sister.
Yes. Right? Yeah. Okay. Yep.
What are they called? The Valyrians. She was a Valyrian.
Yep. Do you see Julia's comment?
How is that eyebrowless motherfucker so hot?
He really has like 0 eyebrows.
Like, Damon?
Yeah, he really has like 0 eyebrows.
Jason says, I agree. Movies or series, you can't please the entire fandom. That's actually true.
Yeah.
Tiffany says, that is me. Thank you so much. Of course, you're welcome. Luxor says, I will donate $150 to do something wild. I don't know what the wild
What is considered wild?
But we're not against it. We just have to know what it is.
Within reason. I'm not going to set my home on fire.
Yeah.
Now that you want me to immediately look around for something wild to do.
I'll shove an old Twizzler up my nose. I don't know what you want me to tell you. We're sellouts. No. Whoa!
I'm just saying. I'll just say, hey, listen. I'll make the rules. I'll make the rules. I just say that's kind of wild.
Says, are you guys down for the Dunk and Egg prequel series? Honestly, if I'm gonna be honest, just like Marvel, I'm open for anything that expands the world. Anything that expands.
Yes, I agree 100%. I'm down for anything that will expand on it. I'd like to see more of the world. Oh, we have a
guest.
Come say hi.
Yes, Masonde is here. Masonde of North.
Oh, come say hi. Yes. Put your
face
in.
Hello, Masonde.
He's talking to you.
What? Hello, Masonde, my fellow soldiers.
That's Grey Worm's girlfriend.
You work for me now. I own you. I own both of you, and not in a very negative.
What are you saying to her right now?
We're all in character. We are all in character. Okay, we're in character, and in character, I own both of you. In character, I own both of you. There's nothing that has to do with anything else besides the fact that I'm a Lannister. So I got the money, and so I owned both of you in that sense, not in any other sense. Just the fact that you're a soldier, right? And we pay for you.
He's doing a lot of over-explaining.
Well,
all right, we're going to take these back now. Cameron's going to over-explain until he's blue at the gills, as they say.
I'm Joffrey, I'm not Cameron. I was just explaining how, in character-wise, I own both of you, right? Because of my character, right? Because of my character.
Just seems a little, I don't know, Joffrey. It just seems a little racist.
No, you can't.
Seems a little racist in it that you own two people of color in it.
Color, you happen to be colorful, and you are my soldiers, and I happen to have paid for you, and so now I happen to own you. That's it.
Oh, you paid and now you own me. Seems
That's
like
the way it works in the Seven Kingdoms. Okay, Tiffany says, still writing Dragons for 20 seasons? Yes, please. Yes,
that'd be sick.
Christian says, Zay's reaction to the Red Wedding will never get old. LOL. Why don't you explain what was going through your mind when?
So I have heard about the Red Wedding multiple times before. I'd heard the episode name. I just knew that there was like some dramatic shit. I understand now why they called it the Red Wedding and not the blue or the white or green wedding. That when I saw it, I was like, oh, they're only gonna like, all right, they're just gonna take out the men, right? They're just gonna take out the surrounding men. You know, they're not gonna do anything crazy. When they took out the pregnant wife, I was just, and didn't the direwolf got killed too, right? Am I mistaken?
Yes.
Or no?
Yeah.
Which one? I can't remember the name.
Rob's direwolf is the one name.
Rob's direwolf. I was like, I watch a lot of shows. I don't watch a lot of like fantasy shows. I mean, I guess I watch anime more. So now I'm reaching a point where it's like, now I'm watching other shows. I'm like, you can't top this shocker. I see things that happen in TV shows and movies that I'm watching. I'm like, it'll never compare though. Like, it's shocking, but it's not that shocking. I would have never guessed that was going to happen. And I don't even know. I think my mouth was just wide open the whole time, if I'm not mistaken. Like, my jaw was just like unhinged. I just couldn't believe it. I was seeing.
You were in total shock. Guys, you have to understand from my perspective how hard it is to just keep my mouth shut.
And he just was waiting.
I was waiting so bad.
And as shocking as it was such a great episode. Because, you know, at the end of the day, like, it's shocking. I was sad of, like, the deaths and everything, and holy shit, that betrayal. But it was super dope. And super well done, super well crafted, and super well set up. I can only imagine how, you know, places like Twitter and stuff were when that episode came out. I'm sure, because people talk on Twitter and Instagram, I'm sure people are like, yeah, I'm glad I didn't work an office job. Everyone been talking about it. I would have heard about it.
Yeah, you know, fun fact, I believe out of all of our reactions on YouTube, that is the most shocked you've ever been.
Yeah, I don't think there's ever been anything more. I've seen some shocking things, but like, it was just it was the setup, the build up, and then just the sheer chaos and bloodshed was. I think I was more upset about the direwolf than anything. Also the wife, but damn, the direwolf was upsetting.
Yeah, that was rough. All right, Chad says, which Game of Thrones actors' performances are your favorite? I really do think Jamie does an excellent fucking job. Nikolai Waldo, shit, dude. Jamie's my favorite character from the show.
Where is he?
Huh?
You said Waldo? Where is he?
Just sit in that for a second. No.
And they said, Sully, don't make jokes.
Let him sit in that. Okay. Which Game of Thrones actors' performances are your favorite? I do think I think Jamie, Nikolai Castor-Waldau did great. I think Emilia Clarke as Dany did amazing. Cersei was great. Joffrey was great. I mean, they were all fucking amazing, but my favorite?
I'll say it was probably was my favorite. No, not you. And the reason being, honestly, the reason being wholeheartedly is because, I mean, it's either that I loved Jon Snow and I loved, I think Daenerys was also great as well. And Tyrion. I mean, dude, they were all, like you said, fantastic. The reason I love Joffrey, though, was because obviously I hated Ramsay as well, but those two, I've never actually like despised someone's face from a movie or a show before. Like I've been like, oh, this guy sucks, or he's the bad guy, or I've never been so frustrated and so annoyed about seeing a character being able to do certain things or how they interact with people has never got under my skin like it did with Game of Thrones and like with Ramsay and Joffrey. So it stuck with me as like, holy cow, like that's beyond, that's amazing acting. That's beyond great acting. That's 9 on my scale acting. I forget what we ranked that. That's top tier acting, top tier cinema acting.
Yeah, he was good, but I think I might have to give it to Tyrion. He just did such a good fucking job. And every single time I saw Tyrion, every single time. Like sometimes when I saw Dany, even sometimes when I saw Jamie, and even sometimes when I saw Joffrey, and even sometimes when I saw Cersei, I saw the actors. Sometimes, not all.
Okay. But
when I saw Tyrion, I always saw Tyrion. You know what I'm saying?
You know what also is fair, and where this is where Tyrion definitely is even with them as well, is that Joffrey and Ramsay, their acting was great, but their role was be an asshole. That was Tyrion was, hey, you're drunk in this part. Hey, now you're consoling somebody that's going through a tough time. Hey, now you're being a great advisor. Now you're like he had to do such a wide range.
The trial scene.
The trial scene was, oh my god.
I didn't kill Joffrey, but I wish that I had.
Oh, it looks at everybody just, oh my god, dude. Absolutely, yeah. Tyrion definitely is probably number one, but Joffrey and Ramsay are up there for just being. They're the best assholes I've ever seen.
Absolutely. All right. Josh says, "I'm looking forward to Aegon the Cockroach. To be honest, I would love to see a series around Rhaegar than the Jon Snow show." Fun fact: I don't know what you mean by Aegon the Conqueror. I don't know if he appears in House of the Dragon. I'm not sure because I know he's like later on. Or no, he's before that. And I would love to see a series around Rhaegar than the Jon Snow show. Yeah, Rhaegar would be cool to see, but I'll tell you what, I've heard, I don't know if this is true, so don't take my word for it, but I've heard like from some sources, or like from like the movie industry type of sources, type of situation, that and I don't know if this is true, but it's potential that they may be making an Aegon the Conqueror movie. Like a movie.
That would be cool as hell.
I'm just saying. I would buy that ticket right away.
That would be really dope. I'm not going to lie.
Okay.
I'll fix it.
Tiffany says, you get 6 warriors for your Kingsguard from any show/season. Who would they be? The Mountain.
Any show?
Well, I don't
Because
know.
that would make it hard for me.
Let's
Because
keep it to Game of Thrones.
because if we went that route, I have some characters that would be bodying everybody.
Wanda from WandaVision.
I would not be. I would need like a couple characters, like 3 max, and I'd be bodying everybody.
6 warriors for Kingsguard from Game of Thrones any season.
You want to go 1-1-1-1?
Yeah, okay.
Do that. Mountain. Yep.
Pound.
Yeah, pound. Yeah, I agree with that. I'm not. This is not in any order. This is just in general.
If Daenerys counts, I would get her for her dragons.
Okay. The first one that came to mind after those 2 was Braun.
Yep. Okay, I would go with Braun for number 4 for me.
For number 4, okay. I would go with for drawing a blank on his name. He's played by I was about to spoil something from a different show if I say his name. He lost the mountain.
Oh, Pedro Pascal.
Yeah.
Oberyn.
I would like to have Oberyn.
I would agree. Oberyn.
So what are we? So Mountain, Hound, Braun, Oberyn.
And I'm at Mountain, Hound, Danny, Braun, Oberyn. If I get Danny's dragon.
Should we remove Danny because
if I'm going to remove Danny, then I'm going to put in Jorah. I think Jorah can fight.
That's a fire. I'm going to say myself.
Yeah, I would probably have to say Grey Worm for number 6 for me.
And then I might pick John. I might have John in there.
That was not bad.
I could pick a John. I could roll with John. We have a really similar list. I think.
Can I replace maybe Oberyn with fucking Barrack if he can revive just nonstop?
Oh yeah, that's a broken character.
Well, I need a person that can say the preach too. So maybe I don't know. I'll go with my initial list. But yeah,
I think that would be our list.
Here we go. Tiffany says, "Oh my gosh, black people." Yes, black people. Okay. Abigail says Danny turns was always hinted from the beginning throughout the show. She always wanted to spit fire and blood. Her advisors kept her in check. I think that's true, but I think they could have made it a little more obvious. I do think it was obvious. If you go back and watch it, you'll see. You
definitely saw it.
But maybe just a hint more of madness throughout the show. Just a hint would have been.
But it also kind of played well to an audience that might have been more casual if you're not really like paying that much attention. It probably caught some people. It probably caught some people like, what? I don't know how it would, but you know how, not everyone pays attention to shows or, it's a lot different for us too. Like Cam and I are analyzing it as we're watching it completely. So they definitely could, if they made it a little more obvious, it would have been interesting though, for real. I would have been interested to see like her like really getting deranged and even having them plot against her.
Right. We have Julia say the drunker Cam gets, the more Joffrey he becomes. I'm scared. Cam is no longer here.
Good God, he's gone mad.
It is
bring me.
Joffrey. Sydney says the drawn out silence in the end of the Red Wedding made it so much more devastating to me. Yeah.
The poison. Bring the poison.
Cease your debauchery at once.
I shall not. I shan't. The drawn out silence in me. Yeah, I agree 100%. Yeah. Again, that's an excellent choice in directing is utilizing silence. You can utilizing silence, utilizing the score and everything. That was a perfect use of silence to really let people marinate in what just happened. I know I marinated and I couldn't believe it, like I said. So
yes. Okay. I'm setting something up here and let me just okay. Perfect. I'm getting something set up for you guys. You guys are going to love this. Okay.
Julie said second best was Zay's reaction to John's death. Oh yeah, I can't have shit. I forgot I said when he died. Oh my gosh. You guys don't understand. That was so frustrating. Like honestly.
Yeah, second best was Zay's reaction to John's death. That was another one that I just tried to keep quiet for.
I don't know how you did it because I would have been like, he dies.
You go, I can't have
Have
shit.
shit.
Yeah.
Dude, I can't, man. It's ridiculous.
Tiffany says the guy who played Littlefinger was amazing. Yes.
Oh,
he
I was kind of
is.
sleep. Yeah, kind of sleeping on Littlefinger a little
We
bit.
have
Yeah.
been sleeping on him a little bit. Yes, he did a great job. Fantastic. I do think he was a little one note though. Gonna be honest. He's a little one
Yeah.
note. A little just
Yeah.
the same exact. You want to know how I climbed the ladder?
Oh, him and his mustache, goatee combo. He looks like a pirate.
Abigail says, Waldo, don't fuel his horrible humor.
The joke landed.
Liam Cunningham has Davos is top tier top.
Davos too, man. Okay, we slept on a couple characters.
Christian says, do you remember, Cam, do you remember how everyone reacted to Jon Snow's death? I remember it made the front page of the New York Times the day after the episode aired. Yes, I remember immediately when Jon Snow died, there were theories everywhere. People were saying he's going to live. People were going to say he's going to come back. People were saying he's dead permanently. It was everywhere. And John and Kit Harington wouldn't fucking say a word about what was going to happen. But yeah.
I actually saw just the other day, I saw it was the interview of when Maisie Williams was on with Jimmy Fallon and she pretended to leak. She pretended that she accidentally said that that Arya died, and that it was on April Fool's Day. That was when the episode aired. That was pretty funny.
Yeah, for sure. Oh shoot. Okay. Let's go to the next one. The Janice Syndicate says, Cam&Zay, have you seen your post on Wattpad? I don't know what that is.
What is Wattpad?
And Tiffany says, a Rhaegar show could be promising. That would be fun. Julie says, Henry Cavill as Aegon immediately. That would be dope. Jess Jason says, I've seen the Wattpad post. I don't know what this is.
Wattpad is a social storytelling platform. Can you guys, do you mind linking that if possible or something? I am interested to see what that is.
Josh says about the Aegon movie, yes, there's meant to be a movie, then a series. I watched a YouTuber talking to Thrones. That would be cool. Anthony says they could also do a sequel movie to the Aegon the Conqueror about his wife Visenya and second son Maegor to try to usurp the throne. There's a lot they can do. Christian says, are you guys going to read and review The Winds of Winter when it comes out? Probably not. That's reading the books is probably going to be something we do on our own hands. We're more of a film and TV channel.
Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. I didn't find the Wattpad, but let me tell you, son, a lot of these are fanfic. And I'm not sure if I want to read I'm not sure if I want to see that shit.
All right, let's move on. Julie says, did you guys read the books?
No, we did not. Not yet.
Rodney says, I predicted Daenerys' turn in The Way of Her Death in, I think, the third season to a friend. We watched all the seasons together. Lost it when he watched the last episode. Hello. Yeah, you could see the signs for sure. They were there. Anthony says Varys is underrated. Varys, I'm so upset he got the torch. Yeah. The book's finished at the end of season 5, so I hope to have hope for a few characters. So I hope for a few characters of books. I think the books are going to go similar because that's what I've heard.
Hope, yeah.
But yeah.
But that kind of creates something weird, right? Because if the show finished before the books, you know, the writers don't have to abide by what the show did because they spun off to whatever they wanted to. Or you think the books are going to try to follow something similar to what came out of the show?
Well, I heard that the guy gave him George R.R. Martin gave direction on where he was going to go. But he could be like, fuck that, I'm changing it.
he's like, you guys fell for it.
Yeah. Sydney says, I gotta take off and get some sleep. Love hanging out and talking to you. Love you guys. Good night. All right, good night, Sydney. Thank you again so much for the support. All right, I think it's time we get to the tier list. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm down. Oh, okay. It's gonna be tough.
All right, let me see if I can get this set up for you guys. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Are you ready to enter the Game of Thrones character tier list? We're right here, guys. Don't worry for us. Maybe the king can be right here. No, we're both right here.
How dare you?
Of course, guys, if you leave a super chat, we will get to that immediately. So don't think that we're done with comments or questions. You always have the ability to put in a super chat, and we'll make sure that gets read. But other than that, we are going to jump over to the tier list. S is the highest. S plus is actually the highest. S is the second highest. A, B, C, D, F, and absolute garbage. The closer they are to the letter, the higher they are in that tier. So if you're F here, you're better than F here.
Here. Okay, that makes sense. Cool.
First, we've got, it looks like Euron.
Euron Greyjoy?
Yeah, and we're going to be like relatively quick here because we definitely have a lot of characters that we need to get through here. And
are we judging? Okay, are we judging on just like what we thought about the character as a whole? Are we just trying to just overall like how we felt about the character in the show?
How we felt about the character in the show? Yes. Not like do we dislike them or like anything like that. But like their script, their writing, their story, their acting, all of that together. We got a lot to go through here. So we'll try to get through these quickly. Euron for me, I would put at like I'm
like high C, low B.
High C or low B, yeah. I'm there too. Just because I think he was introduced very late. I think he didn't serve the most important purpose, but he did do a good job at acting and portraying a bad guy. You did really dislike him.
Yeah, he was like a side. He was like it was like a side quest villain that was like he was good. He wasn't bad, but not that high for me. I'd put either low B or high C. I guess put C. Maybe put him top C. Then we'll see where it's. We can move him if we think it starts to get unbalanced.
Okay, Bran. He was one of the Starks. He ended up being king, but he went through quite a fun journey. He was crippled the whole time, but he was being able to become a warg, things like that. I'd probably put him above Euron, but maybe in the C tier.
Okay, I could see him in the B only because again if I got to see more of him, maybe he might get placed higher. I liked his story. I thought he was cool. I liked how his story developed. But yeah, I could see that. Yeah, above Euron for sure, in my opinion. Probably a lower B. But again, we can try to move him if we need to. Is that Ari or who's up there? Oh no, that's the sister, right?
No,
isn't that?
Yes. Theon's sister. Can't remember all the names, folks, but it'll happen. Theon's sister. I'm gonna put her at like a she was fun. Low. I put her at a low B. I didn't.
Yeah. Okay. She's definitely ahead of Euron for sure.
She helped bring Theon back to being Theon. So
yeah, that was like the most redeeming part about her. Other than that, she really like her involvement was in.
Rickon. He did nothing.
F, if not
F
absolute
or D?
garbage. High F. Fuck Rickon. F Rickon.
We're putting Rickon in high F. Benjen, Uncle Benjen, he was fun. He was great. Liked the guy.
Cool.
Barely appeared.
He was fun for when he was in, I guess, D? Was that what you're thinking?
D maybe. I don't know. I really did like him though in the show.
You like him higher? You think?
Maybe below, maybe a C below.
Okay, so below Euron. He didn't have enough screen time for me to be like,
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, Grey Worm's absolute
S plus. S plus. Put me in the highest tier. Now, I mean, Grey Worm would be an S plus. I'd put him at an A. He's an A tier character.
He's a solid character. Doesn't get much talking, but when he does a good job. Very one note though. We don't get to see too much range. We got some emotional range with him and Missandei.
Right.
But yeah. Ramsay's an S in my opinion.
He's an S tier. As much as I would put him in absolute garbage for the.
Fantastic hatred
But he's
towards
great.
such a character.
Absolutely
Written
great.
very well. You hate him. You gotta hate him. The old guy who farted in that one scene, and I'm trying
Absolute
to remember
garbage.
his name.
Take him the fuck out. Take him out. What did he do? He farted. Put him in. Put him in
But
garbage.
he was also a pervert. Like he was like fucking...
Yeah, put him in garbage. I don't want him in there. A pervert that farts, dude. That
he was a lot of comedic relief, though. He was a pussy.
Oh, he was. Oh, is that Oh, is the geezer?
Yeah,
put him in D because he can't be below Rickon. I feel Rickon literally did nothing. I'm sorry. Rickon slander exists and it's here. They even have the dire wolves in here. Or the dire wolf in here. Jeez.
Missandei is a solid B. I liked her better than Bran.
Yeah.
She was still one note. Didn't have too much to deal with.
She was involved, and
maybe
she was
put her between Bran.
Yeah, because she's my show. She's gonna kill me if she hears me not put her. You should put her in B, the highest of B.
Yeah, I think I liked her more than Bran. I think I liked her being on screen more than
I liked
Bran being on screen.
I liked how she functioned as an advisor. I liked her relationship with me, and so I think that it was,
Yeah, I think we can easily just throw Ghost at S+ and move on.
Yeah, of course. That was literally actually stupid that they even offered that as an option.
Aegon, he was fun to see. Didn't leave the biggest impression. I would put him at a high C.
Okay. I could agree. I could agree with the high C. I think he's still better, than Benjen and Euron. So I would agree.
Okay. Lyanna Mormont. She was the girl that she sacrificed herself for, and she got killed by a giant.
Oh, she could go at least high C, I think. I think she was badass. I think she left an imprint.
I would put her behind these three, but I think
you think so? But maybe not. You think behind Benjen? I guess Benjen did have a pretty crazy.
Back up, yeah. Benjen.
You know what? Put her next to Rickon. No, I'm just kidding. Just send it to the Shadow Realm. If you're next to Rickon, just know.
Yeah, I'll put her there. Okay.
Who is that next? Who's next?
Cersei. Cersei's S.
Oh, she's a S. She's a S.
S+, honestly, if we're gonna be honest, she did amazing.
If not high S, then S+, yeah. So
we'll put her at low S+. She was great to watch.
Yeah.
Like, fantastic. I don't know if there's any more to say about that. This guy, he was a mighty fellow.
F.
Probably somewhere at the wall.
Yep, put him right next to Rick. You can't. Where it's off of our impressions, guys. If we don't really remember,
I remember his face. I don't remember.
I just feel like then he didn't give enough of an impression for us to be like,
Yeah, so we'll put him F above Rickon because Rickon sucks. These are
three Dorn women?
Yeah, the Sand Sisters. I think they're called.
They were cool. They were really cool. I fucked with them. I liked them a lot.
They didn't appear often.
No, they had very limited.
D+ above the fart guy.
Yeah, if not low C, then D+. Yeah.
What are you thinking? We'll go with yours.
Probably go. Let's go D. Let's go D again. Yeah, high D. It's just I don't want because we're loading up C right now, and I mean we can adjust later if we think that certain characters are kind of, if it's starting to get uneven, or if we think like, hey, maybe this character is better than this. But
Tiffany says, "Gotta go, guys. Back to the books. Thanks for the giggles. I was watching Game of Thrones version while I was studying." Well,
bye, Tiffany.
Bye, Tiffany. All right. Now we've got Rob's. Is it his uncle or his cousin? It was his uncle's son. It was his mother's brother's son, so his cousin. He was there. He did some stuff.
Put him.
I'm putting him in F.
Shadow Realm. He was there. Is justified.
I'm really starting to do this. I'm really thinking about
Rickon needs to go absolute garbage. Put him in absolute garbage. Put him in absolute garbage right now. Okay. He might get bumped out, but he's trash.
This was he played Newt in The Maze Runner, but I don't remember his character's name. But he was Bran's helper He kind of helped bring Bran through the woods and everything and get through across the wall.
Put
he
him
was pretty cool. He showed
maybe
he was
high,
well.
maybe high F, low D. I don't like. I remember him. I think he was a cool character.
I would put him at low C.
You think low C?
Yeah, I'd put him at low C. I think I didn't have a problem with his character. He was very good at his role at acting.
It's tough with the characters that you don't see a lot, where it's like it's hard to be like, where do you? It's like where do you land next to Fart Guy and the Sand Sisters?
He was more memorable than the Sand Sisters. He made a bigger impact on the show. I put him at.
You think not? No, I guess the little Mormont girl was pretty memorable as well. So yeah. I guess put him there. Yeah, I guess. Who's that?
This was the girl that Bran said thanks for your help with at the end. Do you remember? She was like, I brought you all the way. She dragged him out during the Hodor incident. She was helping him out through the whole way, just like him.
Yeah.
But Bran was like, thanks.
But yeah.
I'll put him at a high D personally. Maybe below than
split the Sand Sisters and Fart Man.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Instantly. The next.
Yes. No thoughts behind that choice.
Jorah's S+ for me. He's S+.
Oh yeah, no. That's no contest. Jorah's definitely S+. Loved his character. Loved all of his involvement throughout the story. He was super dope, and I was always excited to see him. He had a crazy story.
Agreed. The Mountain. Yeah, he's a good B+.
Yeah, I wouldn't put him A. I wouldn't put him A because he's like his story was dope. He's really cool. I loved him and the Hound getting into it at the end. But it wasn't like he played like a role in the story, but wasn't like that pivotal to me. Like wasn't like absolutely overwhelming.
But he never had range. He was always this big grumpy guy.
He's a big grumpy asshole. It's right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, yeah. I'd put him. I guess high B would be fair for him.
Yeah, I think Danny's S+. Do you just
Danny's S+? That's But Tyrion
so we should rank these in the order. So
yeah,
top, Ghost is next. I would probably put
Danny before Cersei,
and then Jorah. Yeah, I'd probably do.
And then put Tyrion above Drogon.
Tyrion, fuck, I would put Tyrion above Drogon.
Yeah, definitely above Drogon. I love Tyrion.
Tyrion's great.
I'm a Tyrion simp. I love
this dude is absolute garbage. He's the guy that thunked Tyrion in that fucking moon door. It was like bad Tyrion, absolute garbage.
Oh yeah, he's absolute garbage. He did nothing. Holy shit, this is my character.
Sansa's A. I really liked her. I did.
Yeah, but not S or S+.
No, I'm sorry. She's S, not S+.
Oh, I was gonna say. I was like,
or maybe low S or high.
High. She would be low S or high A for me.
I think she was better than. No, I think Ramsay had a better performance.
The problem is that she was so involved in the story. I mean, damn, she's a tough character to rank compared to these people. Oh, this is hurting my head.
I put
her low S. Put her low S. And let's see if we start to move her because of who else we put in S.
This fucking piece of shit.
Who is it?
Remember, he was the wildling that betrayed the leader. He was the Night's Watch that betrayed the leader at the wildling camp.
F.
Yeah, he's F. He's garbage. He's worse than Funker guy. Okay.
He said, yeah, he's F. No, he's absolute garbage.
I would give Beric low A. I always liked seeing him.
I liked Beric. I was a very big fan of Beric. And every time he was involved in the show, I think that he had a great performance. I liked where they had his character story go. So I would have no qualms about putting him in A.
Okay. Low A for Beric.
Which
I don't know which one it is, but we're putting it up there.
They're S+. If they're a direwolf, they get S+.
This was Sam's father. He had a good performance.
He did.
Very one note though.
I would put him like maybe
high C. I'd put him high C. I can't put him in B. I can't comfortably.
No way B. Yeah, I'd put him C because it was very. He was a mid-level character. Again, like you said,
Aegon, and maybe
I think behind maybe the Mormont girl, but not behind. I don't know. That's tough though. That's tough because that kid did. Put him at the end of C. We'll see where we build around it.
Okay. We have Ed, John's friend. He was all right. He was decent.
He was cool.
I would put him right here personally.
A mid C, I think is fair. I don't think he wasn't a D character. He wasn't really a B character. He's just kind of, and he's kind of floating. Yeah, right between. Yeah, I like that range. I like the range that we have in C right now. I feel like it's pretty well crafted right now.
Okay. Davos.
Oh, dude.
He's S,
oh, dude.
low
S.
Low S.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Low S, but
sure.
he's S. Yeah.
Fire. Joshua says, I'm sorry, but even though I like Tyrion, but really, if you look at it, what good did Tyrion do? He either made actions that caused trouble for himself or caused problems for others to clean up. Yeah, but he added drama to the show. He made the show good.
Again, we're not rating on like how good their decisions were or whatever. It's just like their involvement in the series, and it's just how did we feel about the character overall in the show? Do we like just having that character around? For instance, Rickon, absolute trash. No, I'm gonna stop bagging on him. Stop bagging on him.
This was the fuckface that Daenerys was trying to convince that she needs the second sons.
I don't think you even need to explain why you put him in absolute garbage. I think he's
bibbidi bop there. Oh, this bitch. Remember this bitch?
Is that? I'm trying to see. Sorry, it's hard for me to see.
Ramsay's girl.
Oh, I didn't like her, but she was pretty. I would put her
high D.
Yeah, she didn't deserve C because like she had involvement and she was really cool to see. I enjoyed her. Put her but right in front of Fart Guy.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah, I like that. Next we have this guy.
Mm-hmm.
And then
it's gonna plop him right there.
And then this guy,
God.
he was like Sir Robin's like guy, like guy in the chair. Like he was Sir Robin's like. He's
like a low D. I don't know. I didn't really like Robin.
Yeah, he's better than the Fart Guy.
Is he better than Fart, dude?
I put him right here.
Okay, that's fair. Oh, fucking Brienne. I think she's an A. I think she's an A character at least. She's close to Grey Worm. I mean, if not a low S, she's definitely an A.
Yeah, I think she's a low. If we're putting Grey Worm at A, we gotta put Brienne like a little bit higher at A.
Just above him, yeah. Because Brienne was dope, and I loved her character. Her and Jamie's relationship was dope. Oh, Ned.
Ned's an S. We didn't get enough of him. He's a high S.
If we had gotten more Ned, he's an S plus. But yeah, he's an S.
This is the guy that rescued the Hound, the village. Remember the village guy? He was at the village and he like
yeah.
He made an impression, but probably less than. I'd probably put him here. Maybe.
When you put him in between, yeah. I don't think you could really. He can't go any higher than that for sure. If anything, okay. Yeah. Our C is filling up quick though. Holy shit! Oh, is that the High Priest or High Sparrow?
No, this is not the High Sparrow, but this is this is one of those guys. So I remember liking him. I could be wrong.
He's a good character too. I could.
I don't remember much about him. What did he do? He was this the guy? Oh, this was the guy from. Was he in Sam Tarley's instructor from the Citadel?
Is that who he is?
Now
I gotta see.
I believe so, but I'm not positive. So I would put
the High Sparrow.
No, this is not the High Sparrow.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm 100% positive. The High Sparrow, he'll be on here.
Didn't have white hair and raggedy.
Fart Guy is back. We'll just throw him there. The High Sparrow is definitely on here. I'm sure.
He, bro? That dude's in rags with white hair, and look up the High Sparrow right now.
No,
you're telling me that's not him?
No, he looks like him, but that's not the High Sparrow. I can promise you that.
That's the Maester from Winterfell, is what Luke said.
Yes,
he believes.
yes.
Oh,
right.
the Maester from Winterfell. Okay.
I would put him at D+ because he wasn't in much.
D+. You damn near failed, but you're right there. Yeah, I think D+ is comfy for him. Yeah, he does look like him though. Holy cow, he really does look like him.
This is the Dorn son. Fuck that guy.
Yeah, that's literally no reason to even discuss him.
Don't know who that guy is.
That's an F. Who is that? Jack Sparrow right there.
This
coming
is the
up.
wildling that could control the eagle and whatnot. He was a warg.
You can put him in probably F. He's cool.
I'd probably put him high F.
Yeah, high F. He's cool, but he wasn't like,
Yeah, he doesn't make it. Arya is at S.
S
or S+. S+
or
probably.
S+. Yeah. Low S+. If not high S. She's definitely above Ned, so that's for sure.
Yeah.
Is she above one of the direwolves though? Is she above one of the direwolves?
Well, actually, let me just sort this out correctly.
What the all the direwolves are better.
Okay.
All right.
Yes. Next, Marjorie.
She was cool.
Very pretty.
What? I'd put her
A
yeah,
or A+.
No, A+. Yeah, not A-. Yeah, A+.
Yeah, I put her A+.
She's a very good character. I definitely enjoyed seeing her, but not an S for me. Just not an S. Is that Oberyn next?
Yes, it is. Oberyn gets A-.
Yeah.
He fucked up at the end.
And I wish I could have seen more of him, to be honest. Like, he was really a cool character.
Yeah.
I was a really dope character.
Yeah, but he fucked up.
That was the only scene that I think I had to say I had seen before. I'm pretty sure, right? That because I knew that his head got crushed or something like that.
Yeah.
So.
This guy in the show.
F it is. F it is.
I think this is one of the bullies from the Night's Watch.
Right. F.
This guy is from the Night's Watch too.
They literally made it every single character. They were like,
this
no, we're like
sucks. She's the aunt to her.
she's not the one that lets him.
Yeah, she is the one that lets him.
F. Doesn't matter. Don't even have to get into it. F.
This is Sir Davos. Or no.
Davos?
Not Davos.
No, not Davos.
Dude,
what's his name? Oh my god. Because he's the
it begins with a D, I believe.
Dario.
Yes, that's
Dario.
right.
I think Dario's like a high B.
B.
Yeah, high B. Dario's cool though. I definitely liked Dario, but wasn't that.
Yeah, like, where like here or in front of the mountain.
I mean, shit.
I'm gonna put Missandei above the mountain.
Maybe just below Missandei or just behind. Yeah, maybe just who's right next to Missandei? Is that
like that?
Who's next to Davos or Dario right now? On the right.
Bran.
Maybe put him below Bran. I think that's fair to put them like that. Yeah.
Okay. This lady helped Bran out. She was great. C-.
Wait, is that the? Oh, okay. Yeah, I see what it is. Okay.
Catelyn's a B.
Yeah.
I'd probably put her next to Bran, maybe. Or
I liked her character, but man, she pissed me off.
Either here or here.
She's right below Bran. I think she's still a little bit more important than Dario. I think Dario is dope. I think he's really cool, but I definitely don't think he was above Catelyn.
Okay. Okay. Next we have this lady. She was the one that helped Arya. She was part of the play. We're gonna throw her at
low D, maybe high S.
I think high D, maybe.
You think high D? You think she's more important than Sand Sisters?
I don't know important, but I'd probably put her here.
Just like right. Okay.
Mid-D.
I can live with that. Yeah.
Next we got this absolute garbage coward from the Wall.
Yep.
Podrick is S+.
Punishable.
No question about it.
Chad said Rickon can't catch a break. No, he can't. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Oh my god.
This is the Dorn King. Didn't make much of an appearance. Better than Fart Guy though. Gotta put him
Definitely
there,
better.
right?
Fart guy, yeah. Fart guy is
Scoodly bop boop a diddly pow. I believe that's just Drogon twice, but older brand. We're just gonna put him next to regular brand. I don't know why they're doing
Yeah,
this to us.
yeah. I don't know why they're. Oh, maybe because you want to because some people might judge like a character when they're young versus when they're old.
Yeah,
like young Bran was kind of like lower than.
But we're not gonna do that, right? we're gonna
we're gonna rate them as the whole. We're just gonna rate their involvement.
We'll put this
Who is
guy,
that?
the Dorn Guard, right behind the king.
Oh yeah.
This was the guy that was seducing a lot of folks. Probably F plus.
F plus.
He learned secrets.
Yep. Secrets don't make friends.
The witch that cursed Daenerys. Fuck that bitch. We'll put her at D minus.
F that bitch. We'll put her in D. She's not. It sounds like you're gonna put her in absolute garbage.
Ed Sheeran, love your music, but
love you.
You're not
absolute
you're
garbage.
Not
I don't know why you were even in the show. Yeah. Oh, that's
Lady Martell, or Lady Martell. She did a pretty good job. I would put her at A minus.
Yeah, definitely A minus.
Or no, maybe behind Missandei. I'd put her behind Missandei in front of Bran. Or actually between Bran and Catelyn.
I would argue between Bran and Catelyn. I wouldn't say in front of Bran.
Okay.
Oh my god, our man.
He's at S minus. S minus for Sam.
How dare you, S minus Sam? At least S for Sam, S for S tier.
This girl showed Theon her boobs. So we'll put
her You showed him your titties. Oh, sorry. I shouldn't say that boobies. I'm sorry.
We'll do something like this, and then like this.
I'm not gonna lie. The F in absolute garbage range doesn't really matter to me where they're ranking. Like to be honest, like F plus and absolute garbage plus doesn't really make a difference to me.
I would give Ygritte a B.
Yeah, I think that's a comfortable B. I think that her character was well done. I liked her involvement in the show. I just don't think she definitely isn't above Missandei, Bran, or Lady Martell. Like there's no way.
Hussein says, I am here. What did I miss? Shout out to Hussein, our editor.
What up, Hussein?
He produces amazing content. Guys, he's great. He's the reason you guys are enjoying as much as you're enjoying. Shout out to Hussein. Thank you for showing up. All right. Let's move on to the Red Woman. She's
at least a B, I think. But where in B would be for me. Because I kind of like her better than the Mountain.
I think that's a good spot. Well, right here, maybe. No, maybe right here. Maybe right in front of Catelyn.
I like that. I like that. Yeah, I like that.
Actually, maybe I'd put her above Lady Martell. She
really? Yeah, no. Do you think Lady Martell's above Catelyn? Do you think Lady Martell's above Catelyn? I'm just curious. I mean, I think they're close.
Probably not.
It's just like it's a close, but I think that I like that order right now. Okay.
Theon's S plus.
Yeah,
better absolutely. Than Podrick. Maybe not as good as Arya. Oh, I'm sorry. I made a mistake here. This is not Jorah. This is Sir Barristan. We'll put him at an A. Well, no, we'll put him at A to minus.
A minus, yeah.
Didn't get enough
time. But who's the next? Who's this?
Walder Frey. I fucking hated this.
I hated him with a passion.
But that was.
I would not stand him.
That was good. So maybe
that's good acting. So low D. Put him like low D. Mid to low D. Mid to low.
Let's put him right here. I put him right here.
Yeah, it's about mid-ish. That's just a high, but whatever.
This motherfucker. He always went against Jon.
Is that the dude from the wall that went against Jon? He was always going against him.
But I enjoyed seeing him in the scenes. I'd put him at a C plus.
Yeah, low B, high C. Definitely above Euron, Benjen, and all them. So,
okay.
Who is that? That's
one of Dany's girls. Didn't serve much of a purpose. Okay, so we've got what's his name here?
Oh, the dude, he's like the blacksmith, right? The blacksmith kid.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a.
I liked him. I think he was. I would say he's in B. I just don't know in where.
He's
in
low B because he showed up
He
at the
could have-
beginning and disappeared.
He
and
had
showed up at the
so
end.
much potential, though. He had so much potential to be like a really cool character.
Yeah.
Was he Robert Baratheon's son, right?
Yeah, bastard son.
Yeah, he was the bastard son of Robert. Yeah, they could have done way more with him. I feel like it would have been cool to see more of him, but
This guy, don't remember.
if it is or garbage, it is. Who
The mountain.
is?
We'll put him
Oh,
right
the
next to the mountain.
Yeah. Yep.
This guy's a grumpy guy. Grumpy guy. Don't like grumpy guys.
Grumpy guys, go grumpy.
Yo,
maybe just pull the duplicate ones. Like pull one of the duplicate and just leave them there, and we'll just skip over them. So that way we don't have like, because it looks like there's a. Just put them back in the thing. We're gonna see them. They're gonna be in the front because they're, you know what I'm saying. So we'll just do it after. We'll go through. We remember the Mountain and Bran have 2 duplicates. I said his name right this time.
Was cool. He made a fun appearance. He did his thing, just like the villager.
It's very C+ appearance though, or C mid. I'm sorry, not C+.
Okay.
Yeah, no, not plus.
Qyburn. He invented the scorpion.
Man, I would put him in high C, if not low B, at least. I mean, I think he was cool. I liked him. I enjoyed his character.
Low B, probably.
Yeah. Who's that? What's that? Is that a dragon? What is that? Or no, it's a wolf. I'd see it.
Braun's an S.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I think he's
above Sam, and above Davos.
Yeah, probably right there.
Yeah. That's a. Yeah, I think he's in a good spot right there.
Cool. Hodor is an A-.
A.
No, he's
you
an
think he's S?
He's an A because of his ending. He's either a B. I would put him right here.
Yeah. I liked his story though. Here. I think it was really neat.
I put him behind Bran right here.
You have to, because I think Bran, because of you got to put him behind Bran. You have to. But definitely
this is the High Sparrow.
Oh, so I would put the High Sparrow in. I think he's an A character.
Yeah.
I think I'm trying to place him though. I
would probably put him right here between Grey Worm and Beric.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Okay. The Man with Many Faces.
Oh, I really liked his character. I would put him in a high B, if not low A.
I think
that he could have been more involved, though, for sure.
Yeah. Well, let's give him.
He was involved. Low A. Okay, I think that's fair. He could have been more involved, and he could have had more.
Says Theon is the only character that can be put into each and every category. in Theon, depending on which season you are watching. Yeah, pretty much.
That's very true.
Putting this bad boy right there because he's a dragon. Danny's brother.
He was cool. He was all right. He didn't leave that much of an impression on me. I put him in C. I think he's just I think he was good. I didn't think he was great. I didn't think he was terrible. He had a role to play, but it wasn't anything crazy.
Like right here?
Maybe even, yeah.
Lower?
Yeah, maybe behind Benjen, because I mean, he was like a cool character.
Right behind Benjen?
I don't know. What do you think? You think he's more important than the young Lady Mormont?
He was important in the first season for sure.
Yeah, but then it's like that's it. That's my problem. Is that's where I'm like drawing the But then let's
throw him right here.
Yeah, because he was a good character, but I feel like he didn't play enough.
Robert Baratheon, he gets a B. He was fun, but
he was
pretty much it.
Doing this is making me realize how many characters we lost and like how sad it was to lose a lot of these characters.
Yeah, I would put him at he was more entertaining than Bran. Not as much as Missandei though.
Fair enough.
The Three-Eyed Raven.
Ooh,
that's right between Hodor and Bran.
Yeah, because it's like I think he functioned right in between those two, in involvement and just overall dope story. JG
says Robert is important. His inept rule sets up the whole series. That is true.
That is fair.
But
That
I do
is
like
fair.
him. I do like him right where he is here because, again, guys, a tier list. Wait. Let's make this very clear, guys. This tier list, a tier list in general, especially when you're doing Game of Thrones characters, this is extremely subjective. Do not think that we believe that this is what everybody's tier list should be. Do not think that this tier list represents how the characters really are objectively overall through the show. At the end of the day, if we're going to be honest here, this is me and Isaiah's subjective opinions based off of not only how important we thought they were in the show, but just how much we enjoyed when they were on screen. Whether it was in a hate them kind of way or in a love them kind of way, they're being rated based off of like just the draw that they had to us type of situation.
Natalie said, remove Theon. He doesn't deserve to be on the top.
I'm sorry, Natalie. As great as you are, Theon is his redemption at the end of the show where he literally sacrifices himself for Bran. He had this huge identity crisis throughout the show. It was beautiful to see him go back and forth. Reek might be at the bottom, but Theon goes to
Reek. Oh, I forgot about Reek.
Khal Drogo's A minus.
Oh yeah. No, yeah.
Loved seeing him all the time.
Is that my boy Jonathan Snow?
He's S+.
S+. That's S+ all day.
Actually, I would probably put Jon, Dany, and Tyrion and Cersei in front of all the animals, of course. Probably
yeah, that makes sense.
In Tyrion first. Where would you like this order or no?
Yeah. It's just funny to me to imagine like Theon and like like the actors like watching this and seeing themselves below a dragon and a direwolf is like so funny to me. They're like, are you kidding? They're like, we spoke. We had actual lines.
Then there's this guy. He was in the show.
Those are my favorite guys, are the guys that were in the show, you know?
Joffrey's S+. Is he the highest S+? Maybe not. But
no.
Let's put him. I think when he was on screen, he was more of a draw than Arya was.
Yeah. I agree. Arya caught my eye throughout the series, but like she really catches your eye towards the end, like when she's becoming or faceless or whatever, how they were calling it, and then all that. That was when she really caught it. Joffrey caught me from the very beginning. Who?
The Child of the Forest. Probably just throw her at the end of C.
Like end of a C. Served a good purpose, but yeah.
This guy, he's a Lannister guy. He
existed.
This is Shireen. This is Stannis's daughter.
She has like this dragon scale. She had like the scale, right?
Yeah.
Face or whatever.
I would put her
like
at a D.
A low D because she had a purpose, but she didn't like serve like crazy purpose and everything.
But she made Davos a better character. I put her a high D. Or no,
high D.
I would put her above the I put her right here.
Yeah, I guess you would have to drop those. You would have to drop the Children of Force if you're gonna put.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Now we have.
Mm-hmm. That is a man.
Yes, but he was a priest of. Oh, this was the prick that caused the Red Wedding. Well, Walder Frey was the one who set up the Red Wedding, but this was the prick that betrayed them.
Okay.
He was Ramsay's father.
Oh my God, I'm drawing a blank on his name. Hold on.
Roose
Bolton.
Yeah,
Roose Bolton.
Yeah. He gets a solid B, somewhere in the B.
Yeah, I think he's definitely a solid B character.
Yeah, I put him below Qyburn though.
Yeah. I think Qyburn played more of a better role and was just enjoy that character a little more because Roose was involved. It's not enough for me.
This is that guy.
Oh yeah, I remember him. Yeah, he should be there.
This guy also did some things.
I remember him. Yeah, he did something great as well.
Tommen, I think Tommen was B, low B. I probably put him
low
above.
B.
I probably put him above.
Put him above Qyburn at least. Yeah.
Yeah. Didn't do much, but
Tommen, was
always
that the
had
one that
a-
was like always with Tyrion? Tommen was the one with Tyrion all the time?
No, Tom
Or
and
no?
Tywin. He was always with Tywin. He was
Or
or
Tywin?
the High Sparrow. He was always with the High Sparrow. He was the king. He was Joffrey's brother. He became the king. He killed himself.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Who is it? So who am I mixing up with that was always with Tyrion? Podrick, was that Podrick?
Tyrion was always with Bronn. And
No, the kid was Podrick. Yeah, Podrick. I was
Yeah.
trying to think of what kid it was. All right, so it's Podrick. Okay.
Jamie's S+, in my opinion.
Easily.
He's my favorite character of the show.
Absolutely.
I would
So
put
here,
him,
scroll up. Let's see it.
I would put him at the front, but wherever you would put him, we'll balance him out.
No,
so,
I would say he's next to Tyrion, if not in front. So I would say he's either in between. I loved Jamie's character wholeheartedly. I think that I would be fine with Jamie, Tyrion, Jon, and then the rest.
Jamie like this.
Yeah, like in the first. Yeah,
Okay,
I think that.
Yeah, I think
His
Jamie
character
was
was
the best character.
amazing, and
I loved
was
seeing him. Yeah.
super involved, and he was always interesting, and just always just pushing the fold in the story.
Arya's sword trainer. He served a good purpose. Didn't do much after
She's
that.
like a C, like he's like a
D
C
plus or a
D.
C minus.
Yeah, do C minus. Nah.
D plus.
Oh, it's tough, but they're even. Yeah, do D plus. Do D plus.
Okay. This is that guy again. Oh no, wait, is this Rhaegar? Is this Rhaegar or is this I can't tell. I'm gonna put him here until we know for sure.
We figure it out.
If it's Rhaegar, he was fun to see. Actually, I'd probably put him right there if he was Rhaegar anyways. So I'm gonna throw him right there. What about you, Zay? Rhaegar.
No, he's fine. Yeah, he's fine.
He was just part of a flashback, but he was important to the show. This is the Jester. Fuck off.
Yeah. F.
This
or garbage.
Guy exists. Moon Pie Man. Put him at an F. D.
Why? I'm so surprised that they put this many like they really did every single character. Is that Tywin that's coming up, or who is that? I can't tell.
Tywin is coming up.
Tywin's
S plus.
Yeah, S plus. I should.
Every time this man was in the room, I would put him right. I would put him here or here.
I put him in front of Cersei. I liked him better than Cersei.
Every time he was in the
his
room,
involvement.
dude, just constant like fear and anxiety and adrenaline.
Dude, because he was like such like his demeanor didn't change, but like damn, he controlled the room when he was in it.
Here we have Sir Loras.
Okay.
He's like a C.
Yeah.
I'd probably put him
mid, maybe plus, mid to minus, or mid to plus.
I would put him right here.
I like that. Yeah. He was cool. He just wasn't. He didn't encapsulate me.
Yeah.
Just, leave a crazy person. Littlefinger.
Littlefinger gets S plus, but probably somewhere right
lower S plus for sure.
Like maybe here.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was fantastic to watch. Still a little one note, but amazing to watch him do his thing. This was one of the Wildling guys.
Cool.
Yeah, he tried to kill Bran.
Yeah.
Maybe F.
F.
D.
Yeah. F. Yeah. High F.
I believe this is Lyanna Stark. I could be wrong, but we'll just throw her right next to Rhaegar. That is Rhaegar.
Let's plop it right there. I'm gonna just leave it right there.
This guy.
This is
fuck off.
Don't even remember him.
Dick on. We'll put Dick on. Well, Dick on served very little purpose. I would put him at F plus.
I mean, unless you're an Unsullied, then it's Dick off. Am I right?
Robin.
Robin, D. Robin didn't do anything. Like he did. Do you argue lower or higher? I don't know. It's up.
I would put him probably right.
But 90% of the time, he's just sucking on his aunt's teat.
I put him.
It's like I need substance for you to be.
He had purpose, but yeah, he was a teat sucker.
What was his purpose? To be a little baby boy? No, I'm just kidding. I'm messing with
you. Marin Trant's absolute garbage. Fuck that guy. And what
I hated Sir Marin Trant. Oh, Hound.
The Hound is S in my opinion.
Yeah, but I would put. What do you think? I think mid S maybe, if not low. I don't think he was high.
put
I
him
don't
here.
know though. The how? Yeah, look. Yeah, I'd put him. Yeah, Ramsey's a tough person to beat in S tier for
Yeah.
me. He's tough to get past.
This kid.
Yeah,
And then
I agree.
this
That
beard
guy. You remember him? He was
Yeah,
great.
he's the beard
And
guy.
then
This is Cersei's daughter. She was in Dorne. I would put her at F plus.
yeah, it's not there's nothing there. Oh, is this
Dormund.
He's I think mid to high. Actually, do you think he's like a high B to mid A, or think he's like more mid B? I mean, he was cool.
I would put him high B. I liked when he was on screen more than Missandei.
He had the thing for Brienne, right? Like he was always like trying to go with Brienne. Yeah.
Yeah.
I loved him on.
Okay. The Mad King. He's F. He's important, but he didn't appear.
He just didn't have any sort of role, like major role throughout the show. Obviously, he had a role in the story, guys, but like not like like in the show we're watching.
Direwolf.
Direwolf, yeah, of course.
This is the old lady that I think the whale was dressed up as, but I could be wrong. Absolute garbage. Right. Olenna.
Luke said if Olenna's not an top 5 S plus, he's gonna be pissed.
I think Olenna was better than Cersei, but not as good as Tywin. Sorry, I put her at number 6.
Damn. Sorry. No, but I think that's a good spot for her. I don't think she could overtake Ty. I don't think she could overtake our top 5.
Have a good one, Josh. We'll see you later.
Peace, Josh. Thank you for stopping in.
This is the weird guy. He sucks.
Yeah, he sucks. That was one of the undead. What's his name? Where are they? The dead folk.
Yeah, the dead.
Next.
The guy with the lips. This guy was there. He was around. He's one of the wall people. This is one of those guys that he was there too. He did the thing with the guys. He
always at the great time when he
got his ass kicked immediately.
Yeah, he sucked.
Olenna's husband, I think I would put him
like a D, bro. What did he like? Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Get him out of here. Get him in D.
Renly, Stannis' brother.
He did things.
Plus. That's right. Put it right there.
Think C plus?
Yeah, he had a good appearance at the beginning of the show. He had a couple.
But you think higher than Ben? You think higher than Benjamin Barristan? And
oh, that's a good point.
So yeah, he's competing because you got to think, and he's competing with the young lady Mormont. I would put him
right here.
Yeah, just in between those two. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and then I would
Barristan just holds a.
I would probably do. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's tough, man. That's
Robb Stark. Right there. He was fun to see.
Of course.
I put him at A because he never had the potential, but I put him at low A.
Oh, definitely, yeah. He can't be. Definitely not going to pass Khal Drogo.
This is Olenna's son, by the way, but yeah, I'd still put him there.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, okay. I see.
It's a little baby. Oh, this is Sam's baby.
F or garbage. It didn't do anything. Is that the Night King? Night King?
I would put him at S or S plus.
I think here's the thing. I'd say S because at the end, like the whole Night King, like the vibe of the Night King, like the hype behind him is just the fact that he's coming with an army is like really where the what I'm saying, like he's not his involvement is, hey, he's coming. Like he's coming with his military. It's not like someone like, Jamie who's involved in the politics and all this. So S I think is fair for him, but I just don't think he can get past some of the characters in the S and S plus tier that have actual lines and super involvement.
Sure. This is the girl that tortured Cersei. I give her a B minus.
Ugh. That's the girl that made her do the walk of shame, right?
I would put her right. Made her do the I would put her right.
She's like a mid C, yeah, because she was cool or great, but like not, keep saying they're cool. Yeah,
this
super
is
cool.
Let's go with this is Stannis' wife. Probably put her at a D plus.
Yep. We drop her right there. Is that what is that?
It's a cat, so it's going up here.
Kitten. So All animals go top. They're S plus easily because you can't give them lines, but they knew what they were doing. They knew the role.
Okay.
So Cam's a dog person, not a cat person. I want everyone to keep note of that.
Oh, you remember this bitch, Tyrion's wife or girl or whatever?
Oh, dude, didn't she? Didn't she like bang? Didn't she betray him or something? She like banged Tywin, right? Yeah, put her, but she was a decent character though. Put her maybe low C. You think? I don't know.
I think she's got to go B.
You think B? Well, I guess she was super involved. So I will say she was super involved. If she's gonna go B, I would say low B.
I would maybe put her here.
Like low mid, yeah, like because not above the mountain. There's no way. Okay. She was a good character, but
this is the guy. He had the accent. Oh, this was Danny's. Remember, it was a master of Yonkai or something like that, and he.
Oh yeah.
So we'll put him at like D minus. Maybe right. Maybe above.
Put him.
No, maybe.
Put him. Yeah, I was gonna say you can't put him. Yeah, don't put him above or put him like. Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
S plus. That's what we call an S plus, baby.
Throw that bad boy right there. Stannis. He was. I think he should own the B tier.
You think? Oh yeah. If he's not A minus, he owns B tier. Yeah.
He's the top of the B tier because his ending was a letdown, but he had
Dude, it was though.
He just got killed, but he he went towards the path of darkness and he was there and he did his thing and it was fun to see. But
I'm not like because he was with the witch chick, right? Stannis was like involved with the witch chick. Yeah. Okay.
Rob's wife, she was fun to see. Brutal death. I think she should maybe own the D tier, be the top of the D tier.
Yeah, she just didn't have. Again, she's great. She was great in the show, but she just didn't have enough for me to put her anywhere. I mean, she's dancing at the top of the D tier for sure. So she's like,
this dude sucks.
Yep.
Mance Raider, the king of the wildlings. Didn't see much of him, but he did a very good job when he appeared.
I guess it's more like, do we see him?
I would put him right here between Renly and Ed.
I'll get behind that. I can get behind that. I just had to look around to see where he was sitting. I can get behind that.
Varys is A.
Yeah, big time A. Probably just he's like dancing around those three right there. Yeah, because he was. Dude, God, I love Varys. I was a big fan of Varys throughout the whole show.
He was fun to see, but again, one note. He was very like.
It's tough though. That's how they had just designed some of the characters. But I mean,
this was the waif, Arya's foe. I'd put her probably right here.
She was all right.
Wife.
Who's next?
This is Roos's wife. Absolute garbage.
Who?
Is that
a giant?
Giant. 1-1 gets automatic C tier. Don't know where we're gonna put him.
Put him in between. Put him in front of. Yeah. It's cool, but yeah.
Jorah's S plus immediately.
Yeah, that's not even questionable.
But where right between Littlefinger and Podrick, or maybe even like.
I would no between Littlefinger and Podrick. Yeah. Man, maybe in front of Littlefinger. Maybe.
Okay.
I can live with that. Yeah.
This is the guy from Karth. He did a thing on the show. We'll put him next to his buddy from Karth.
Yep. Where's your friend at? Congratulations. You're both winners.
Sam Gilly, Sam's girl. She was fun to watch.
She's like a B. I don't think she was like an A.
Low B.
Yeah.
And then last but not least, this was the guy that raised Sir Beric from the dead. I'll put him bottom C.
because he raised him from the dead, therefore he is bottom seed. Like, he's cool,
All
but
right,
yeah.
everybody. This is our Game of Thrones character tier list. Go up and down for you in case you want to check it out. You can pause, of course, but yes, we are now back. And yeah.
There's definitely people commenting on our list as it was going through too.
Yeah.
I should have probably stayed queued out so I could have looked at some, but I'm sorry, guys. I wasn't even thinking about that.
Well, everybody, this was fun. I had a really good time. We have some people. Stan's got burned to steak. I make margarine and Brianna's S. Otherwise, approved. Okay, cool. Yeah. Look, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for coming to our Game of Thrones live stream. We hope you had a blast. We got dressed up all for you. We hope you had a good time. And if you're here and the live stream is over and you're just rewatching or coming to check it out later, thanks for coming. Thanks for being here. It was a blast. I had a good time. Fun time talking about the show.
Yeah.
Say, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, guys, if you like what you're watching, make sure to click. No, I'm just kidding. But appreciate everybody stopping by. Had an absolute blast. Cam, I don't know what you're doing after this, but if you possibly want to play some games, then I might be live over on Twitch probably within the next 20-ish minutes, around 11. Okay. Feel free to stop by. Feel free to say hi. Maybe just doing some reaction stuff with Tina, or if Cam wants to play some games, him and I might go head to head. Joffrey versus Grey Worm.
Yeah.
So feel free to tune in, guys. It's twitch.tv/DefiedZay. You can see it right behind me, DEIFIED Zay, or the link is in all of our YouTube videos, basically. So feel free to stop in, guys. But I appreciate everybody. Appreciate all the donations. It was unbelievable. You guys did not need to donate. It's unbelievable. I'm just happy to be here and happy to entertain.
Yeah, thank you guys again for being here. Thank you for the donations. It really does mean a lot. Yeah, I'm going to hop over. We're going to play some games over on Zay's Twitch, so you can check that out. The link is in the description of many of our videos. Probably not this one, but you will find it if you just click on one of our reactions and go to the description. Yeah, thank you guys again for being here. Thank you for the support. Thank you for all the donations and super chats, and for the kind words. Thank you guys so much. And hope you guys have a great one. Goodbye.